money. I was a budgeting guy. You know, I did have a degree in business and associates in business, so I do know how to make
La 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 la.
ration it out.
La 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 la.
Tell them your toe.
Guys, hello, hi, and welcome, folks. My name is RPJ, and this is the RPJ Show. How are you? How you doing? What's up? What's going on with you? Me. I am. I'm sorry. I'm being a dick. I'm so swell, folks. Today's been a great day. I actually have almost a new job. They haven't told me yet. He told me basically, yes, I have the job, and background check. Got the job. You gotta get paid more. This is the RPJ Show. Go check out the Pink Phoenix right now. You got time. I will not start my show while her show is on. Sound check, though. Sound check. Quick sound check. Sorry. Hello, 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 hello. This is the RPJ Show. How are you? Not it's not great. Let's go all the way up. Hello, hi, and welcome, folks. My name is RPJ Show. Sound check. That's too loud, eh? Hello, hi, and welcome, folks. My name is RPJ. This is the RPJ Show. I mean, I can play this. Redface, Redface, tell me how it sounds, please. I'm gonna go low. Hello, hi, and welcome, folks. My name is RPJ. This is the RPJ Show. How it sounds. Here we go. I'm gonna go up to 50 or 40. Hello, hi, welcome, folks. My name is RPJ. This is the RPJ Show. How are you? How you doing? What's up? What's going on with you? How it sounds. Redface. All right, up to 70%. Hello, hi, and welcome, folks. My name is RPJ, and this is the RPJ Show. Sounds good. Okay, fine. I can leave it low. All right, good. Good. I hope you guys checked out the Pink Phoenix. I subscribe to the Pink Phoenix, and believe me, I want some Pink Phoenix. But not only that, I'm just being sexualized. I'll tell you more when I come back. I'm already back, folks. Come on, folks. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Por favor. Por favor. Por favor. Por favor. Por favor. Oh, shit. Find your way out of this one. 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 I told you, folks, I am a musician first, actor second, singer songwriter third, fourth, and a decent parent, very good brother, a great lover, which I should have said earlier, but it would sound weird to say, hey, I'm a great singer songwriter and writer and great lover, and I'm also a good editor. I mean, what the hell? That sounds weird. My lover had... Oh, wait a minute. Take me to church, folks. I'm going to church. Church, 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 church. Where's my money, bitch? Where's my money, bitch? Happy New Year. Where's my money, bitch? I want my money, bitch. Where's my money, bitch?
Where's my money? Where's my money? Bitch, huh? Bitch? Where's my money, bitch?
Where's my money, bitch? Where's my money, bitch? I don't fuck around. I don't play games. Where's my money, bitch? I'm not about the money, but a contract is a contract, and I want my money. If I work for you for a week, I want my fucking money, bitch. right, folks, I'm almost ready. My name is RPJ. This is the RPJ show. You might as well look at me. I was just listening to the Pink Phoenix. Shout out to the Pink Phoenix. Shout out. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. If you don't like, share, subscribe my show, then why are you here? Like, share, and subscribe. Come on. Pink Phoenix. Shout out to J Life, Zico, Red Phoenix. Shout out to Slapadon. Skull Har, which is a horrible name. He actually said his real name at one point. I won't say his real name here. Skull Har. Shout out to Tommy Sotomayor. I'm not lit tonight. I'm not lit. I had a good day today. I actually think that I got my job. I had a job interview today, and the guy gave me all positives, background check, and he looked at me. I'm physically fit, eye contact. You mimic your interviewee. Your interview. That's how you do an interview. An interview is you mimic his physical signals. You make eye contact, and you tell him the truth. I'm not afraid of my truth. I have a great history. Board of Ed of New York. Dock worker. School. Army. So I have a great resume. The only problem with my resume is women. Well, I get good-looking women, and you're not supposed to judge a man that you want to work for your company. So no, today was actually a great day. I actually think that I got the job. I'm doing a background check. I'll probably be working there in 2 days. In the meantime, I still have a great job, a decent job. I'm sorry, Red Face, was it you that tried to get LA down? It's showing me. I don't care about this. I don't care about low lies. I'm going next level. Make sure you guys like and share this and subscribe to the RPJ show. If you don't subscribe, and by the way, in the description box, I don't want the same 5-7 people to donate to me. I appreciate those who donate to me, but I can't be seeing the same faces over and over again. I need new faces. I appreciate that because I get a chance now. I might be buying a Sony something camera tomorrow. Depending on how much money I get back on something that I pawn, I'm gonna pawn a piece of equipment away. Got a few dollars, and I think that it's gonna fall right into it. But I want to go pro. I want to go big time. I want to go $700 big time. You'll see, folks. I'm gonna give away everything I got that I don't think that fits me. I'm gonna give all of it away. It don't fit me. I'm not smart. I'm not digitally smart. No, I can learn, but I don't want to fucking bust my balls to fix things out when I had time to do stuff before and I couldn't figure it out. Fuck that. I'm gonna give me some good equipment. GoPro camera. That's what I want, and that's what I'm gonna get. No, Zico's. I copied Zico's. I copied. So you don't have to do any more than you did already. I don't want you and the same 7 people, 7 to 12 people donate to me over and over again. I need a bigger audience. No, Zico's, you're pulling the game. All right, we're moving on. I want you guys to see me. I'm not afraid to be seen, so please see me. Hopefully a camera. I'm right here. My name is RPJ. This is the RPJ show. How are you? How you doing? What's up? What's going on with you? Me? I'm swell.
I believe I can see the future, 'cause I repeat the same routine. I think I used to have a purpose, then again, it might have been a dream. I think I used to have a voice, now I never make a sound. I just do what I've been told. I really don't want them to come around. Oh no, every day is exactly the same. Every day is exactly the same. There is no love here, and there is no shame. Every day is exactly the same. I can feel the lights are watching.
Shout out to J Life.
In case I lose myself again.
I love that young lady. Good friend of mine.
Sometimes I think I'm happy here.
Shout out to Kiki.
Sometimes
Shout out to Slavadan.
I still pretend.
Tommy Sotomayor.
Can't remember how this got started.
Let's go, folks.
Oh, but I can tell you
Ronda Rousey.
exactly
Child predator. Weird addiction. That's my show.
exactly the same. Every day is exactly the same. There is no love here, and there is no pain. Every day is exactly the same. I'm writing on a little piece of paper. I'm hoping someday you might find. Well, I'll hide it behind something. They won't behind. I am still inside. A little bit comes bleeding through. I wish this could have been any other way, but I just don't know. I don't know what else I can do. Every day is exactly the same. Every day is exactly the same. There is no love here, and there is no pain.
Every day.
Every day is exactly the same.
Oh my God, it's so low. Oh shit, I fucked up. Oh my God, this is horrible. I'm fucking up. Oh my God, I'm fucking up. Oh shit. That's okay. Fuck that.
Seconds and I'm over it. Ready for the disconnect. Putting on a brave face, trying not to listen to the voices in the back of my head. It's alright, alright, just let go. Some feelings have a habit of persisting, even though you wouldn't let it show. Where we are, all been hanging around. It just all carried me down till I'm good looking for you. Brain dead from boredom and back to distraction, scratching the surface of life. Nothing really happens, but it's easy to keep busy when you tell yourself you're traveling right. It's alright now, alright now. Just a waste of time. Keep on second guessing when you're like go up and mess and try. Where we are, all been hanging around. It just all getting me down till I'm just looking for you. Where we are, it's all hanging around. Getting me down, it's all looking for you.
All right, folks. Hey, my name is RPJ. This is the RPJ show. How are you? How you doing? What's up? What's going on with you? And I was a little bit unprepared. I want to make sure I have the next song ready. With my money, bitch. Okay. All right, that's my next song. All right, folks. Hey, you hear me pretty good? My name is RPJ. This is the RPJ show. How are you? How you doing? What's up? What's going on with you? Me? I'm swell. I'm swell. I am so swell. You can't see me, can you? What are we drinking tonight, RPJ? I'm not drinking yet. We're going to talk NFL playoffs. Yes, we are. Dallas Cowboys winning this year. We'll talk about that. You need to balance the level of your mic and back. Listen, I don't have a key. I don't have a before, way back before, I had a whole setup. I don't have that same setup right now because I don't have the money for it. But I'm gonna get some money for some stuff. You guys are gonna help me out with some money down the line. You're gonna help me out. And we're going to have a great show with me doing videos ad nauseum. What's my camera at? I'm not afraid to put my face to the camera. Here I is. Here I is. And officially, hello, hi, and welcome. My name is RPJ. This is the RPJ show. How are you? Matter of fact, I'm going to put on my good microphone. Right here. Here we go. All right. Come on, good microphone right here, right there. Looking for an easy way out. All right, here we go. Good microphone right in my face. All right, 1 second. Looking for an easy way. Sorry, what? I don't see you. Turn on. There you are. You're turned on. All right, here you go. Cancel. 1 second. 1 second. All right, all right, all right. My name is RPJ. This is the RPJ show. How are you? How you doing? What's up? What's going on with you? Me? I'm so swell. I want to talk about a few issues today. It's not really issues. This is the RPJ show, so off the top of my head, up top of my heart, I want to talk about it. I want to give a shout out to Pink Phoenix, the Pink Phoenix. Go check her out. She is awesome. Check out Alexis K. Tyler. Check out, you know what? It's a bunch of people. Zico's Red Phoenix. Check them out. Port City, who has not produced music for me, but he's a good guy. So whether he produced music for me or not, check him out. Good guy. Check out Slavadon Live. Check him out. Check out Based Shaman. I'm going to talk a little bit about Based Shaman. What Based Shaman does is he makes fun of, if you guys can remember, the Catch a Predators, you know, Chris Hansen, Dateline, to Catch a Predators. It was a big hit, a ratings grabber. And he had like 300 plus predators of, you know, children, boys and girls, mostly girls, but some boys, gay men, I guess heterosexual men, chasing down children to have sex with. And he did this for Dateline. Now he's doing this for Crime Watch Daily. And he has a whole series called Hansen versus Predator. He's up to episode 7, going to episode 8. And again, he embarrasses the predators of children. Children who cannot authorize sex for themselves, whether you are 4 to 16 in most states, 4 to 15, 4 to 14 in all states. So he does an investigation on child predators. And, you know, that's his bread and butter. That's his calling card. And he's going to milk it. And there's so many out there because there are, you know, I'm from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, New York. And I didn't realize when I was first there as a kid that there were grown men chasing 12-year-old, 14-year-old, 15-year-old girls, the same girls that I'm chasing as a teenager myself. And some of the girls were saying were sounding so sophisticated, like, hey, listen, I'd like to date you. Can we go out on a date? And they sounded so sophisticated because they listened to the words of the 25-year-old, the 33-year-old, the 38-year-old, the 42-year-old man that are employing them. I shouldn't say employing them, but are dating them. Later on, you know, some of those guys put them on the track, you know, to be prostitutes. A third of them. The other 2/3 are, well, here's a 68-year-old man with now a 14-year-old to 24-year-old, and she wants to leave because she don't want to be with a 64-year-old. 10 years difference, you know, it's difference. And so I get some of that. And I go, well, let's make a plan for you to leave, because in domestic violence situations, because it usually is a psychological disposition, which means sometimes leads to domestic violence, because as a 14-year-old, you know, you fight for your right to party. You know, you fight for your right to be an individual. At 18, 19-year-old, 20 years old, and this old man who was 40 years old dating you, now he is 60 years old dating you, which is disgusting all the way around the mountain. So I get hit up with, like, what do I do? Well, let's make a plan. You have your birth certificate? Do you have money? Take some money, put it in the bank. If it's like $10,000, $12,000, you know what? I have you know, you can go to my aunt's house. You can go to a YMCA. You can go to the police. to help you get out of it. You can go to a lawyer that I know. I have I'm a New Yorker, so I have a couple of lawyer friends of mine. I have an engineer friend of mine. I have people who work in the public school system, friends of mine, where I worked at. So I can help you out in certain situations. If you're in New York, if you are in New York, and but the same thing applies to you if you're in any other situation. Well, you are in domestic violence. If you picked a piece of shit, and you have to acknowledge that that's half your fault. So let's not get fucking grandiose here. You picked the partner. Half the partnership you are with is 50% your responsibility, at least 50% your responsibility. I take 50%. I take 50% responsibility for all my relationships, all of them. Relationships, not like I'm going on dates. The stuff I went on dates with Christine, man hands, man legs, pretty face, powder face. I take no responsibility for that because she's a powder face, a hoarder, living in a mini mansion, and a house look like shit, dry as the. Anyway, for those young ladies out there who have been in domestic violence situations, and then I come along, well, that's your fault. Take 50% responsibility. However, if you want to, you can still file charges. Now, I say don't file charges because you are 50% responsible of all. I'm 50% responsible for all relationships. I should have filed charges. I could have filed charges. I just say, if you put your hands on me, I'm gonna put my hands on you. Man, woman, or child, old man, old woman. Don't put your hands on me. I don't have to smack you around. Oh, I'm not a mean guy. I'm not an evil guy. I'm just not an asshole. I don't want to be touched. Don't touch me without sexuality or sensuality. You put your hands on me on violence. Well, I'm going to put my hands on you in violence. It's really simple. If you don't want, and I hate these tough guy girls now. These tough guy girls who are dating even these punk boys. Some of these punk boys and tough guy girls, from what I've been seeing, they probably weigh maybe 20 pounds difference, which is not enough. They go into fist fight with their ex-boyfriends. And I think that's disgusting. It's not womanlike. As a man, most men want to go, hey, don't touch me. You take everything, which is almost suckerish. I just want to take my suits, my camcorder, my iPod 5. That's all that stuff that's mine. I want. You can have everything else. Well, sometimes it doesn't work out that way. I'm not gonna beat her up though. After the fact, I'm only gonna beat her up if she puts her hands on me. And I'm not gonna beat her up past, submission. Oh, you strike me in the face? Well, I'm gonna hit you in the ribs because if I hit you in the face, I'm gonna knock your head off because I'm a pretty big guy. Don't put your. And I say this, and the reason why I bring this up is, if you're a woman, you think that you're tough, and you are probably tough. You've been through the shit. You've probably been sexually abused. Uncle here, priest there. You know what? You have your guards up. You have no right to put your hands on anybody, anywhere. Me too. If he's bigger than you, and he took a couple of Taekwondo classes, he boxed for like 7 years, he played semi-pro football, joined the army for 6 years, what do you expect is going to happen to you if you put your hands on him? He's going to hit him, he blocks you and he hits you. And then he calms down and bangs you in the ribs to knock the air out of you because he doesn't want to be hit anymore. What do you expect? So I'm over this bullshit, which actually brings me into a topic, which is on my list of shit to talk about. I don't want to be hit. I don't want to hit anyone. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I'm not a tough guy. I am nowhere close to macho. Macho's for fucking insecure pussy motherfuckers. Oh, macho. I have some ego because I think that I'm a great man and I've done great things in great situations for great people. And I carry that along for years, years, and years. My kids attest to that. However, I don't want to be touched. And maybe one of my psychological profiles would be that I've been abused as a kid. So I don't want to be touched. If you didn't touch me as a kid, a pat in the back, like I do my kids, I went out of my way to my kids, like a pat in the back, a hug, a kiss on the cheek, boys and girls. Happy New Year, kiss on the cheek. And that's something that I grew and learned past that. As a kid, I learned that from 15 years old to like 21 and learn more on. Like I can physically touch my kids, boys and girls. And they know it's good, they know that it's a loving touch. I don't know from that as a kid. So don't touch. So I don't want to be touched. I don't want to be smacked. You can't smack me. You smack me. You don't go. I want to pick you up by your neck and put you against the wall. Do not smack me. You don't like what I say? Walk away. I don't like what you say? You can walk away. I'm not going to grab you up. But do not put your hands on me. Man, woman, child, old woman, old man. And I can tell you situations of all those situations. All of them squared up against me at one point or another from 20 to 33 years old. Do not put your hands on me. And I won't hurt you. I know people think that I'm just such an egghead that I'm so calm and cool that, I just walk away from that. No, don't put your fucking hands on me. You put your hands on me, you risk your own life because I took Taekwondo from 14 to 16 years old. I boxed from 15 to 19 years old. I have an amateur career of 3-1. Went to the Army at 33 years old. Before that, I played semi-pro football from 19 to 31. Semi-pro football with pads, low pay, hundreds of dollars instead of millions of dollars, hundreds of dollars, not for the year, but $100 per game instead of, $700,000 per game. I was playing both offense and defense. Played in 3-on-3 leagues in New York City where I got to like semifinals. I got to like the quarter regionals and all that stuff. Like 3 years in a row, and then semifinals. I almost got there with my 303 partners, and none of them was the athlete I am, and I'm only 6'3" and playing center against 7-footers, and I had to rock their worlds, like to foul the shit out of them. No one's dunking on me, so I had to foul the shit out of them, and almost lost my place. So then I took them outside, and then we had to, change the track. I think I'm a thinker. I think, hey, listen, the best player on the team is the center who's 7-footer. I'm only 6'3", so I'm gonna bring the 7-footer outside. You guys are gonna be the slashers now. So I'm gonna bring them outside, and I'm gonna create plays. And this is pre-LeBron James. I'm the LeBron James of my time, I guess. We didn't win the championship. Oh God, I would have loved to win a championship with two guys who were non-athletic. One a spot-up shooter, one a semi-slasher, semi-shooter, unathletic. Me, the most athletic guy, but I'm only 6'3", playing against a 7-footer, 6'5", 6'3" guy, holding down guys. The thing is, you got to bring up. Anyway, I'm getting away. I'm getting away. You got to set up picks because in the 303 leagues, those guys didn't know how to do picks, pass out, reshoot back out to the cutter, going to the basket, and I have to be the playmaker. I have to be the scorer. And I was the best shooter. I'm only 6'3". I'm the best post down guy. This is the days of posting up. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. But actually, I'm not. Where's my book at? Sorry. I don't know, folks. Hold on a second. Let me get back to the show real quick. All right, here we go. I'm back here. Yeah, so I say, do not put your hands on anyone. If you are about the violence, if you're about, you're so frustrated that you want to choke a motherfucker, man or woman, you should leave them alone. And I say to those people hey, listen, my mate wants to choke the shit out of me, punch me in the face. I'm going to leave him immediately. If he offer, I have never offered violence to a situation that I just came out of my own record. You hit me, I smack the shit out of you. You punch me a couple of times, I'm gonna pick you up by your neck and put you against the wall, hold you there, talk to you harshly, and then I'm gonna say I'm making plans to move on. My last situation was 2 times because I understand that people are bipolar and all that shit. So one person, one young lady hit me in the face, and I go, what the fuck? My instant reaction was to grab her by the neck, pick her up over her head, slam her down. And I go, are you all right? The fuck you do that for? You are so loud. You're loud. You're loud. All right. The second time that happened, I wish I had my puppets now. It's in a room. Second time that happened was, the fuck's wrong with you? Are you fucking kidding me? Do not put your fucking hands on me. I don't want to be touched. I have not been in a violent relationship since my mother and my father when I was 14 years old. Here I am, 43 years old. You smacked me in my face. This is not the first time. This is the second time you smacked me in the face. And now you pay for it. Here we go again. One last time. And we talked about, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you sorry. I pick you up, I hug you. Go to bed. You stink, motherfucker. You stink butt, motherfucker. And she stunk. Her shit smelled like hell. Third time it happened, and I'm going to show you. I wish I had the puppets. This is a puppet show, really. Are you fucking kidding me? You fucking asshole. The fuck you think you're dealing with? I'm not your fucking asshole. And I took her arm and reached her behind her back. I'm not your fucking asshole. Are you fucking shitting me? You put your hands on me again, I'm really gonna fucking hurt you. You know what? I'm fucking out of here. I don't care about you. I'm done with you. I am leaving. All my goal is now to save money to get the fuck out of here. You hit me. You bashed me. You bashed me. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I guess I bashed you. I don't know. You hit me first. You hit me like a couple of times before. I guess if bash is the word you want to use, then fine. All right, I bashed you. No, you bashed me. Neighbors come over because she's yelling. Hey, what's going on? She said you bashed her. I'm in Australia. Oh, well, it's none of your fucking business. Get the fuck out of here. No, I'm sorry. That's not what I said first. I said, no, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna close the door. Bye. They're yelling outside. Stop bashing that woman. Open the door. What the fuck are you talking about? Bashing them? And I go, because for some reason I want to quantify myself. Oh, no. Well, it's none of your fucking business. But she hit me again. None of your business. She doesn't. She's bipolar. It's none of your business. You don't know what's going on. She's a bipolar with a drug addict. Please, it's none of your business. This is what I said to them, basically. So I open the door because it was a hot night. So I open the door and they're outside sitting there, like, and I started laughing, like, okay. So you hear the, and I said in my head, you're here to protect the woman who bashed me twice, and I was nice. All I did was defend myself. I didn't smack her up. I didn't choke her down. I didn't kill her. I hit her in the ribs. She went down. Game over. Because she's bipolar, retarded, and drug addict. Like, what am I gonna do with that? Like, I didn't even know all the drug addict part. Like, the drug addict part, I didn't even know. The weight gainer, I didn't even know. Like, she was so beautiful. She's still beautiful in the face, but the weight gainer, and she's still very good sexually. I think crazy people are great sexually. Oh, that's the truth. You know, crazy people are great sexually. They're not great for relationships. That's the truth. You know, one of the best. Oh my God, I'm talking too much already. That's only 4 people here watching, so I'll say it. One of the best times of my lives was when I was 19, 20 years old. I just won like a borough championship in football. It was football, a borough championship, like a borough, like a brook. I was in Queens, a Queens championship football league. Semi-pro football league, Queens Championship, semi-pro football league, and it was like a kind of big news. And I was like 20 years old, and I was swimming. I mean, I was swimming because I had so many more opportunities, and you would think that it would be nothing known. Like, you know, how is this known? But there's so many newspapers like that. Newspapers. Remember newspapers? Newspapers. So many newspapers like that going around Queens and Long Island that I started been swimming in situations. And, you know, women swimming. Like, I had opportunities all over the place. Like, this is crazy. And I had my flip phone at the time. And I like, oh my God, I'm going to take advantage of all of this, but I'm still going to train because I still want to win the league championship the next year, and which I did. I won a league championship again 2 years in a row, but I was swimming. I've been swimming in it. You know, and then at 20 years old, I started drinking. At 19 years old, I started drinking wine coolers. At 20 years old, I started drinking vodka. And that's when I won those little championships. And I had so many situations that will last me a lifetime. I can remember all of them. I just can't remember the names of all, like, Dominicans and Irish and Long Island white women, white girls, and white women. And I'm 19, 20 years old, 21 years old, and I'm swimming in it. Like, that's why I play a song called Swim. And I'm going to play it again. I was swimming in it. I'm a kid. I'm a late bloomer. A stalkee from 14. I was 14 years old being stalked by a 25-year-old across the street. I'm a 19-year-old, 18-year-old stalked, 17-year-old, 17, 18-year-old stalked by my science teacher who was like a Jamaican short, and I did so many things to her during class, during a performance in the auditorium. I had my one sexual escapades with her. That when I look back on life and people tell me like, "Wow, that's weird. You were abused because you were a child and a woman, an older woman," and I didn't understand the ramifications of being stalked as a 14-year-old. I did understand a little bit more of the ramifications of being stalked as a 19-year-old. Like, this is fucked up. I think this is dangerous. This is weird. This is fucked up. If I get stalked now, here I am in my mid 40s, I would know it's dangerous. And I wouldn't have sex with her ever again. Unless it was anal. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's just a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. All right, folks, listen, I'm going to take a quick commercial break. And I want to play a little music. All right, never mind. If you don't hear me now, fuck you. Here I go. I'll play a song anyway. All right, never mind. If you don't hear me now, fuck you. Here I go. I'll play a song anyway. Okay, you do hear me. Hey, you do hear me. And I have 3 more things to say. What's my book at? Oh, right here. I have 3 more things to say I want to talk about tonight. Shout out to J Life, Pink Phoenix, The Pink Phoenix. Please go subscribe to the Pink Phoenix. She will be in my description box my next show. But the name of the show is The Pink Phoenix. It was a fun show tonight. I was in the chat room having fun, and it was a great show. I laughed a lot. In the meantime, you can laugh with me. 12:03. I have another hour to go. So with that being said, I have another hour to go. I got a new job, and it pays $200 plus per week. $800 a month more here in Florida. It's almost New York money. So with that being said, I am proud of it, and I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm making money, and I have a great resume, and I am more than proud. I wish I can remember how to do this. I'm going to play some music that best fits the description of my two topics that's coming up. Ronda Rousey and child predators. I want to talk about those things.
Get it. Where's that?
Right here.
Now, I'm the rap maniac with the hooligan eyes. Who's cooler than I? Whack niggas move it aside. When you heard I was a big deal, you was surprised. West Coast bitch, put your W's in the sky. I spent my days as a refugee. Took the rap game, came to rescue me and left my wrist paved in accessories. A dangerous necessity. I came here to wreck them seeds. You wrong if you think your Wayne was the recipe. He ain't worthy of that. The controversy is back. Get out the Kool-Aid, stir me your back. See, I prefer to relax, but I can't, and God knows it. Gotta stay raw with the flow that I'm diagnosed with. Oh shit, niggas keep fucking with my emotions. Maybe that's the reason I suffer from psychosis. Shocking is high voltage. Fuck it, my life's hopeless. So I had to make sure I killed it when I wrote this.
Oh, you probably make them bounce. Oh, you probably make them bounce.
Like a trampoline.
Oh, you probably make them bounce. Oh, you probably make them bounce.
Like a trampoline.
Oh, you probably make them bounce. Oh, you probably make them bounce.
Like a trampoline.
Oh, you probably make them bounce. Oh, you probably make them bounce.
Hey yo, bounce like a trampoline. Thousands of anthems me. Kids run up on your school campus and slap a dame. I grew up on baggy jeans, pornographic, nasty dreams. Moral of my damn story, life is in that happy scene. Wish I was stacking cream, wish I had a Lamborghini, wish I had the cover on the Rolling Stones magazine. I'm sick of the radio playing all these faggot teens. Keep it real, show me something ill that I haven't seen. For 10 years I've been working on ill flows and finally got a fucking record deal and I'm still broke. Man, that's not common. Bombs that I'm dropping it don't, but all that I can afford is some top ramen. I noticed that y'all niggas like to dumb the stats. I should stomp your ass out until your lungs collapse. No more corny cowabunga rap. We done with that, it's a rap. Keep it up and get your tongue detached. Come on.
Oh, you probably make them bounce. Oh, you probably make them bounce.
Like a trampoline.
Oh, you probably make them bounce. Oh, you probably make them bounce.
Like a trampoline.
Oh, you probably make them bounce. Oh, you probably make them bounce.
Like a trampoline.
Oh, you probably make them bounce. Oh, you probably make them bounce.
Yeah, I'm the last of a dying breed. Hip hop lacks a variety. That's the reason I thrash on society. I get laughed at when I clash with a rivalry until they feel the wrath when I smash on their dynasty. But I ain't Hollywood, I'm still the same kid. Up on the same shit, rapping in the basement. Catch me at your local school skating, busting tray flips, left shoelace strip. You know how them days get. Listen while the bass hit. Only thing that changed is the way the girls act, cause now they think I'm amazing. I used to be the nigga chicks didn't wanna hang with, sitting alone with a Capri Sun and raisins. My senior year in high school, I was always truant. Had a lot of homework, but I would never do it. Screw it, I'm the king now, homie, take a bow. You need the crowd jumping, I could probably make a bounce.
Oh, you probably make them bounce. Oh, you probably make them bounce.
Like a trampoline.
Oh, you probably make them bounce. Oh, you probably make them bounce.
Like a trampoline.
Oh, you probably make them bounce. Oh, you probably make them bounce.
Like a trampoline.
Oh, you probably make them bounce. Oh, you probably make them bounce.
Like a trampoline.
right, folks. Hey, listen. One last time. One piece of music more. Hold on a second. I'm going to put my fucking face on here on camera. My name is RPJ. This is the RPJ Show Live. I understand that this is not a big time audience I'm having, but the four of you times 10, I appreciate. And I do want to talk a little bit about, let's talk about weird addictions. Well, there are three things I want to talk about: weird addictions, child predators, and Ronda Rousey. I'm going to talk about Ronda Rousey because that's a little bit more to my heart. Ronda Rousey is from a white trash, and I hate saying that. She's from a poor community of white young ladies, white young women. She is poor white people. Her mother is poor white. Her sister is poor white. She is poor white before she found MMA. Ronda Rousey is beautiful. Misha Tate is beautiful. Ronda Rousey hits me because I love the blonde and I love the disposition. Misha Tate can never pull it off. Misha Tate would probably be a better wife to me than even Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey is from domestic violence. Even in her heyday, she is from domestic violence from her boyfriend / husband or trainer. I'm not sure. I think it's more of a boyfriend / husband. And he beat her up, which makes me angry. That's why since she got beat up, I want to be that more for her because this is in the middle of her heyday. She's beautiful. She's not very, she's okay, intelligent. She would make an excellent RPJ wife. I love Ronda Rousey. I still love her now. She is more my type than anybody else because she has passion, she has intensity. That's me. Like I am very, now you won't know that I'm very intense because I'm so laid back and I don't care about lots of things, but there are things I do care about. Like I don't care about the outside world. I care about my family. I care about relationships. I care about, if I honor a contract, you pay me my money. Give me my money. If I honor a contract, you pay me my money on time. And I've been in situations where I didn't get paid on time in tens of thousands of dollars. It took me years to make that sometimes. Well, twice it took me years to make that. Twice. Years to make tens of thousands of dollars. If you paid me, it would have been more money for me. But you know what? I got lump sum. I had, I can alternate because I can do so many things. I made money from playing semi-pro football. Fine. Ronda Rousey, I am so attracted to. I don't like now me being objective, Amanda Nunes is a man. No, she's a prettier man. She is, what's that girl from the Fast and Furious movies? She's the sister of Vin Diesel. I find Michelle Rodriguez, I find her very attractive. I don't know why. I am so, I'm really attracted to her. Mendez, I can't think, Mendez, what's this guy's name? Ronda Reynolds' wife. Anyway, the guy, the Green Lantern, that's his wife. Eva Mendes. I am so attracted to Eva Mendes. Michelle Rodriguez, I am so attracted to. Ronda Rousey, I am attracted to, and I appreciate her skills. She was the biggest striker. Fist to head. Bang, 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 bang. She was the biggest striker in the women's division in her weight class. Here comes another person, and I like her, even though she beat my girl. I like her because she's a big striker. She's kind of pretty in a Michelle Rodriguez kind of way. She's pure lesbian. She has her trainer is a girlfriend. She's pure lesbian. She's got bigger muscles than I have right now. And I find her, I'm attracted to her. I mean, she's lesbian, so she wouldn't like me. I would love to hang out with her. Not because I think that I have the gift of gab to manipulate, and I think I do. Hey, come on, let's hang out. Come on. I'm your friend. Let's hang out. You bring any two girls you want. You bring any two girls you want. Let's go to the party. Come on, let's go up to the party. Come on now, I'll book the room. Give me your credit card. I'll book the room. Give me your credit card. No, bring up any two girls you want. You want me to pick out one, two? I'll pick out you. And you can pick out any girl you want. Pick them out. Her? How about her? So here we go. Come on, let's go up to the room. Listen, you go take a shower. I'm gonna talk to these young ladies. I'm gonna give them a couple of drinks. So what do you want to drink? Blah 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 blah. Martini. Okay, here you go. Rum and Coke. Okay, here you go. I'm gonna take nothing, and I'm gonna have my pick of both of you. Oh, you're so funny. Oh, you're so crazy. No, I'm not kidding. I'm gonna go take a shower too. You know what? Let's go take a shower together. When she comes out, you and I go take a shower. You and us go take a shower together. In the shower, I wash them up, and I put my hands on their shoulders, on their arms. Like, what do you want to do? I've done this before. Hey, what's going on? Come in. You okay? Hands to the hair. Hold their hands, hold their hair. Yeah. So we're gonna have some fun tonight, right? I got extras. I got extra stuff coming. I have a friend coming by. He should be here in 5 minutes. Ding, 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 ding. Wrap a towel around me. Go pick up product. So, hey, thanks. Hey, dude, thanks for coming by, man. Listen, worst case scenario, this is Friday night. I'll see you Sunday afternoon. And if I can't drive by Sunday afternoon, I'm going to call you. You got to come pick me up. This is going around the moon. I've done that a few times. I'm telling on myself, aren't I? So Ronda Rousey, Eva Mendes, and Amanda Nunes will be great company for me. I would love those three, Eva Mendes, Ronda Rousey, and Amanda Nunes. As Amanda Nunes is a lesbian. I would love her as a champion in New York City with me, the people I know, Ronda Rousey, her looks, Eva Mendes, her looks. All right, / Eva Mendes. Ronda Rousey. Say, I need Eva Mendes. Eva Mendes will be my wife. See, I would marry Eva Mendes. I would have married her 10 years ago. I'd marry her now. I would marry J Life. If you guys don't know who J Life is, I would marry her right now. Now, I don't know her like that. I like her as a friend. Alexis K. Tyler, I would marry Alexis K. Tyler. Apache, I would marry Apache right now. Apache is 28, 29 years old. Alexis is a couple of years younger than me. Who else I said? J Life is 15 years younger than me, 15, 14 years younger than me. Cat Smith is 13 years, 12 years younger than me. Tiffany is 12, 13 years younger than me. Who else? Cassandra. Cassandra is about 20 years younger than me. Yeah. I'll marry Cassandra. I like Cassandra. Cassandra's a friend of. Well, we haven't. I haven't been on this part of this bullshit. I'm just saying that I would marry good-looking women with upsides. Because if you are, and I'm not just talking to the women. I'm gonna do the opposite. If you are a woman, a friend of mine, don't settle for less than. Go get a Puerto Rican man who has a job for 14 years in the same bullshit company, making $14 an hour forever, and for 10 years, 14 years, the same company, marry him. You marry a nerd dude who is in school, who has already associates. Now he has a bachelor's. He's working on his master's, and he has a part-time job. He makes $12,000 a year in New York City, and he has all those degrees. He's trying to get another degree. You marry that guy. You rock. If you're a woman, you rock his world. You suck his dick. You dry him out. You fucking do it. You stick a finger in his ass. You suck on. I mean, whatever you got, whatever girls do, you do what you do. And if he's a nerd and he's already got associates and a bachelor's and this, that, and he's working on his master's, and he's already got a crummy job. He's already been at 35, 37 years old, being promoted, not promoted, but being scouted by other big programs, big, whatever is his industry, it's engineering. And I already have a friend who's in engineering. He's an engineer, lawyer. I have money. I have people who put a few bucks into me. And I was making zero. Well, actually, for me, it's nothing. But I was making like low money. I was low minimum class. I was like making $17,000 a year just on YouTube videos and traveling to Australia, traveling back to Florida. I made about $17,000 in that whole like 8 months span, mostly from the audience. Now I make decent. I'm going to get a chance to make a bigger bump in the next 2 days. In about 6 years, I'm probably make 40% more, 60% more than I made in the last 5 years. I'm gonna buy equipment. I need your help to buy more equipment faster because I want to buy more. I need lighting. Well, I need a green screen. I have things I want to do. I need a GoPro camera. And by the way, I'm going to trade in a lot of my equipment I already have. I'm going to trade that in because I can't use it. I'm going to trade it in. And I'll tell you everything. I'm not going to lie to you. Anyway, my point is, life is hard. Relationships are hard. I would never sell myself out. Way back when I was in my 20s and I started growing into my looks. A friend of mine, a brother-in-law of mine, said to me, "Hey, there's this older woman. She used to live in Queens. She's in her 40s. Here I am, about 24, 25 years old. She's in her 40s. She was good looking, 40. She had 2 kids, about 7 years, 5 years younger than me. I'm 20, and these are girls that in time, would probably date. I didn't look at it at that time, but I was like smart enough to say, "Hey, you're 14. I'm 20. I'm 22 years old. You're 14. You're 16 years old. And about 10 years, you're a teen." And they look, and two of the girl, both of the girls look at me like, "Oh my God," they had crushes on me, and this would have been way too weird. I'm 22 years old with a 41-year-old woman who looks okay, had money, Jacksonville, Florida. And I said, "Nay, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be sold out. I don't want this." I would have resented it if I would have went for it. I wouldn't even be with her now. I don't want that. I don't want the easy sell. I don't want. I just want the best woman for me who is passionate, intense, smart enough, patient enough. I'm sexy as hell. I am sexy. I do everything. I pull hair. I am passionate, galore. I love passion. Passion. I'm intense. Passionately intense. I'll hold your hand. I do everything for you. You do everything for me. I do even more for you. Fingers, hands, time, space, positions, whatever. Because I love passion. I'm a passionate guy. I want all. Am I talking too much? Okay, I'm gonna read some of this stuff here. And Zico, you're an asshole. Zico says, "I'm gonna be mean and put RPJ in a rolling knee bar just for fun." Okay. What about Jamila? How about this? You know what, Zico's? This is your show now. This is the Zico show. So Zico's, I'm gonna put the link in the description box. Zico's, come on, copy. Zico's, please come on. Zico's, come on. Tell me about Jamila, Zico's. Since you want to talk about her so much, I haven't even thought about her. But come on, paste. All right, Zico's. All right, Zico's. This is a Zico's RPJ show. You are the lead. Tell me about Jamila and all that stuff because I have words to say about that. Please tell me. You know what? I'm gonna give you a ramble on. I'm gonna walk away and come back. Ramble on. Talk about what you want. I'm gonna be listening. Go on. No. Come on, Zico's. Balls in or balls out. Let's go.
All right, family. In today. RPJ wants me to come and
1 second. Hold
talk
on.
about.
1 second. It's the
Miller?
It's the Zika Red Phoenix show. It's the Zika Red Phoenix show. It's the Zika Red Phoenix show. Hello, boys and girls. It's the Zico's Red Phoenix show. Here's your host, Zico's Red Phoenix.
What do we want to talk about today?
Zikos, tell me all your thoughts. Zikos, hold on a second. You were fighting with me. Why were you arguing with me? Well, you weren't arguing with me. Tell me about Jamila. I don't know, and let me preface this by saying that I have no idea other than that she's having twin babies, spiritual twin babies, by a guy locked up in jail. That's all I know. You tell me her story. Go ahead.
I to say about Jamila right now. She's blocked me, so hey, with it, I see on Tina's show. It's a bit funny to see the both of them now, but I've got no problem with Jamila. It's all good. It's all positive.
So you don't know anything that's going on. I'm sorry. 1 second. So you don't know anything. You don't know. You don't know anything new going on with her. Is that correct?
That is correct. Apart from that, her and Tina are, happy chappy now.
Happy chatty now?
Happy chappy. They're doing shows together. The same guys that were fighting before.
I just want. No. I just want to know about her. No, Zikos. I just want to know about her. Is she pregnant spiritually? Is she spiritually pregnant?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Emmy.
She said that.
I'll look.
Well,
your camera's looking crystal clear.
Oh, I'm sorry. 1 second. Hold on. All right, there you go. I'm back to normal. Okay.
Can you hear me well?
I hear you good.
Your camera's looking,
my camera's
very, very clear.
Oh, well, you know what? It's not. You know what? It's not me. It's actually you. Because even my camera, which is crummy, looks good. So it's your camera.
No, but I'm saying I can see things in detail.
Oh, okay, good.
Like it looks.
Happy New Year, Zeke, Sassy Cat. Happy
yeah.
You know what? I didn't say you. You know what? I'm really bad. One of the worst things that I'm bad at is that I don't really comment. Like I don't phone call people, even people I love, even girlfriends and ex-wives or wives. I don't call. I will text them a little bit if they call to me. And Zikos, I apologize to you, Sassy, and J Babies, and even personal friends of mine. Like I don't contact people like I used to be because I've been on a different rampage of doing different stuff, like with my own family, trying to rebuild it up, having all the family members talk to each other, even my own family members I went through abuse, so I had to go through, and my family, my mother and father and brothers know that I talk about it, so it makes them on nerves, so I have to talk about that with them, so it's hard for me to do this back and forth with them, and I did it with them over this Christmas week, over the Christmas, Thanksgiving to Christmas holiday weekend, weeks, and it's been hard for me, so I haven't done a lot of shows because I've been doing a lot more personal stuff, and they don't agree with me 100%. They agree with me that I feel what I feel and I know what I know. And it's been a hard Christmas. It's been a hard holiday season for me. And I actually made I'm going to talk about this tomorrow on my next show. But yeah, it's been really hard. And I understand how people like Carrie Fisher dies one day after her daughter dies. You know, I'm not sorry, I did it backwards. Debbie Reynolds died one day after her daughter dies, Carrie Fisher. Now, Carrie Fisher has been a long-time abuser of multiple drugs for at least 4 decades. Even though she said she was clean in 1 decade, she wasn't clean in that decade based on people that I sort of kind of know. But just based on them, but it's multiple of them. People I kind of sort of know, multiple people over 10 plus, 12 plus years. And they give me information like, all right, Carrie Fisher, all right, fine. She's not even relevant anymore. She hasn't been relevant in terms of TV shows and movies and everything else. But I have friends who know a friend, and they told me stuff like over 20 years now. They tell me stuff. Jodie Foster, they told me stuff. Who's the other girl? Oh, Barry Fisher. What's her name? Barry Fisher. Barrymore. The girl Barrymore. They tell me stuff over the first 30 years. I haven't heard anything from her over the last 20 years, but the first 30 years, when I was in my 15s to 40s, they tell me stuff about her. I know stuff about her. Barrymore. Jennifer Barrymore. I can't think of her name. Anyway, I know they all fucked up.
There's someone called Drew Barrymore, or something like that, wasn't there?
Yeah, Drew Barrymore. Like, I knew stuff when she was fucked up like 10 years ago. She was still fucked up. Not fucked up. She's still alcoholic. And people don't even know that. But, whatever. I mean, how would I know? Because I'm not in Hollywood every day. I just go by people that tell me stuff that I know I can trust because they tell me stuff about their own selves, and which makes topics for me. I'm sorry. I have a friend of mine from Australia who is a stuntman, and like 10 years ago, he was my downstairs neighbor, and 5 months ago, got me a job in Hollywood, working on his own film, and I did stuff with him. I did 2 scenes with him. I did a scene, and I did 2 scenes with him. Then I came back home for a week. I had to go back out there to do voiceover over that scene, and then I came back here, went to New York, and do stuff in Silver Cup, Long Island City, and then come back here. And I was so happy because I didn't pay for any of that. And like, wait a minute, I'm in Hollywood now. I'm gonna get my fucking Screen Actors Guild card. Like, I'm gonna start acting for real. And I'm waiting for the next acting gig, and I will pay for it. Why am I saying this out loud? Oh, I say this out loud is that when real people are real, and I knew he was real. I knew people who were real then. I know people who were real told me stuff about Carrie Fisher, tell me stuff about people I don't care. Like, I'm not a star fucker. I don't care about movie stars and actors and all that stuff. Like, an actor, yeah, I don't care about famous people. So I knew about stuff like way back when I first started off acting, way back when. And Carrie Fisher has been on plenty of drugs and lithium, all this, that, and the other. Carrie Fisher should have been dead 10 years ago. Debbie Reynolds is an alcoholic. And this is me just saying it. Debbie Reynolds has been an alcoholic for years. She died. She was in poor health. So all those things that people are talking about, like, and I know a little bit. I don't know for sure. I'm just going by what people tell me. Princess Leia has been on drugs for eons, and she was heavily medicated, cocaine's up in the 80s, 90s, heavily. So
Um,
she could have been dead then. So it's no. Okay, applause. Okay, applause for that. You running my own show? Go ahead, Zico. Take over the show. It's your show.
no.
I
It's
like
cool.
that. I like that you took my
Behind
show
you.
over and made me applause.
RPJ,
Okay, applause.
what's that mask behind you?
I like that. I'll
The
be right.
mask
Oh, the mask.
behind you.
Oh, this is my mask. This is my face. This is my true face.
Let's see you wear it then.
Oh, I won't do that. I'm gonna have that for a special show in like February.
That long?
Yeah, because it's too easy. This is this is a kind of an Easter egg, a movie egg. It's a movie egg. What's
Alright.
that behind you, RPJ? I don't know. Then 3 months later, it's a major motion video. So, yeah, no, I did this on. Come on, Zico. Yeah, I did this on purpose. This is not hard to do. Happy New Year, Sassy Cat.
Yeah, I'm happy for you that you're branching out to Hollywood and getting these opportunities and doing some stuff, and hopefully it will lead to more and more things.
Zico's, I would
Yeah.
tell you. Zico's, I would tell you. I'm gonna tell you something, and I say on my own show. But one of the greatest things, because last year was not my greatest year. It wasn't my worst year.
Mhm.
I've had worse years, but the thing that helped get me out of the doldrums, out of the gutter, was that, hey, I had a friend, I had a person that I as a neighbor, because I'm extroverted at times and introverted a lot of times. I'm so yin and yang, like I'm terribly yin and yang. Like I'm indoors, but when I'm outdoors, and my neighbor, I go, hey neighbor, what's going on? I had a couple glasses of wine. I'm going downstairs, and he's got a beautiful model, posh wife. She looks like Spice Posh, Posh Spice,
Mhm.
Spice Posh. He is an Australian.
Push by.
Yeah, he's an Australian stunt actor, and he said to me, because he saw my videos early on, he said, I can't wait to put you in one of my movies. I said, but right now I'm working on this film here. I'm working on this film here. He's a stunt actor, but I promise you, I'm gonna put you in one of my films when I get a chance to make it. 10 years later, I'm back in America. I didn't hear anything. I'm on Facebook, and he hits me up like, hey, what's going on? Because we talked a little bit along the way. Can you come out to LA if I pay for your blah blah blah? Can you come this day between this day? I go, yes, I can. And he goes, okay, well, give me your information, and I will give you a ticket, a round trip ticket back, back and forth. I go, serious? You have a part for me? I told you this like 7 years, 7, 8 years ago. Oh yeah, and he was true. Like he was one of the first people to say that he honored his word, because I knew he didn't remember. I remembered it because I believed in him then, because he said he was a stunt actor, and he had no reason to lie to me. Like whatever. And he said he's gonna make a film, and he paid for everything. I went out there. He paid for everything. It wasn't a hotel. It was a motel. Fine. I didn't have to worry about it. I had breakfast every morning. I had a car to pick me up.
So basically, you got the king treat.
Yeah, he stood up for his word. This Australian man. I want to say his name, but I want to make sure that I have all his permission. I want to make sure his movie is out, and I'll say his name. because he did a lot for me. This guy, he didn't know me from a whole while. He just knew that I was acting and filmed in a documentary in Australia. He knew I was a personal trainer. And I told him I was an actor, and he seen me and he saw my work, and he said, "I'm gonna do this for you." And it took only 7 to 10 years later, and he did it for me. Like, this is crazy. He paid for everything. He paid for paid for me to fly out, fly back in, go to New York, come back home, fly back to LA, come back here, Orlando, and here I am. This is awesome. And he paid for. I had to pay a dime for it, and he did all those things, and I did all the work, and I love this. I can't wait to see the stuff, and I want him. I didn't ask him like, "Hey, can I see my part so I can play on my air?" No, I'll promote his film. So
yeah. No, there's always stuff that you can, look at for possible things. So like, your what would be good, RPJ, is if you come on Google Plus. That way you can see, like, we send you or certain calls, and then we can share a bit more information as opposed to just to happen. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of information that you, and yeah, I said if you plus message, it will be really, really helpful. Saying so, I've come across. So I'm just share, somebody know if you understand what I'm saying.
Chicos, you are breaking up so much. Now, I understand how you talk, but you and your equipment is breaking up terribly. It's not just me.
Can you hear me now?
That's better. There you go. That's better. There you go.
No, I was just going to say, it'll be good for you to come on Google and check your messages so that we can communicate easier.
Okay.
As I said, I've come across a few stuff, and it'll be great to share with you. You know what I'm saying?
Ziggles,
I've really gone a long way.
The Ziggles, the problem was that I haven't been online a lot, and I saw that you hit me up and you reached out to me, and I apologize. I wasn't on it like that. I'm going to be on it like that once I get my new schedule to my new job, and then I will be on it like that, because this is how I'm gonna make a living. I'm gonna make a living here. No, I'm actually gonna make a living there. This is gonna be my bonus, and I do want different. You know what? I'm actually gonna sell, and I'm gonna give out. If I give my effort out to you guys, I'll need GoPro camera. I need a Rode mic. Now, this mic is great. I need a Rode mic. I know. I already knew what I needed before, but I had people who are cheap. They kind of cheap me out a little bit. Like, they want to give me cheap. It's just.
But this mic, it looks like a sports mic. Like.
No. They want to give me good stuff. It just doesn't fit my technology or my knowledge. A Rode mic fits me.
Tap the head of the mic.
Well, I don't even have it plugged in. It's not plugged in. I don't even use it.
Yeah, I was thinking as much. Yeah, because it was quite a wet sound. So I was like, you couldn't put it on.
I need a good computer, and I need a good fucking GoPro camera where I can shoot stuff that fits me. I can load in. I've already diagnosed it like 4 years ago. A GoPro 4 is what I need. I don't even know what the newer technology is. GoPro camera 4 I need.
Oh yeah, please get back to your outdoor videos where you do the outdoor stuff. Yeah, we love the shows that, outside workout videos that please don't stop doing that.
You know what? That's my fault.
We know you're a lot for that.
No, I've been lazy because I was in transformation. I have a brand new, spanking new girlfriend. She is, I'm not gonna say her name, but she's 28 years old. Um, she is Asian and Irish. I'm not gonna say her name. I'm not gonna say all her personal abilities. She's 20 years old, 28 years old. She's the most
Yeah.
beautiful girlfriend I've ever been. Rebecca was beautiful. Rebecca was beautiful. She's like top 5. I had my first wife was beautiful, top 3. Been with some really beautiful women, and Rebecca, even though she shitted on me and said terrible things, she was one of the most beautiful women I've ever been with my entire life. You know, from here to here. But she, of course, bipolar depression, she swelled up in weight along the way and smelled terribly. However, I've had some really beautiful women. This is the most beautiful woman I've ever been. I'm not saying it just because she's with me. I would say she's a top 3. I would say, hey, she's top 3. No, she's the most beautiful. Asian Irish. She's the most beautiful woman I've ever been with. 28 years old. I'm in my mid 40s. Both of us are active. We're pretty active. We work out together. A lot of the mornings, like 3 or 4 times during the week, we work out together. She is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
She's Asian. She's calm. She likes me for my personality, which is kind of fucked up because I can be pretty fucked up. She's been here for 2 shows already. She wants to do shows with me, but she's pretty. And I do warn her, like, the crowd is fucked up because they'll try to look you up and hurt your family, and I have to protect her. So I do want her to be here, like to do back and forth. But some of the crowd is jealous of me, and that's the funny thing.
So but don't worry about the jealous people.
No, but it is the jealous people are the one that bring up your documents and your ex-girlfriends and this, that, and the other.
But don't forget that because, the people that are is only every now and then that the negative people, generally is us, the fam that you're around. I really believe that we surround you with that positive energy.
Seagulls, I would
worry about all the
Seagulls. The higher you get in rank in life, in the media, let's say you go to what's the worst thing let's say you go to the OWN channel, Oprah Winfrey channel. Let's say you go to the OWN channel or Lifetime. There are going to be people out there that will hate on you, will look you up from their own channel. They're going to look you up with better technology, look you up to find all your faults to bring up to the limelight because you're on the OWN channel. Here I am on YouTube. I got jackasses who have 5 times more viewers than I had in their Jerry Springer fucking bullshit they were doing. Ultimately, it fucked them up because because people realize that you fucked up your credibility. You fucked up your credibility. Now here you are. No one really believes in you. They look at you as a train wreck because if you talk about anything serious, they leave you. You talk about bullshit and Wendy Williams type bullshit, they follow you. But if you talk about anything serious, they don't take you serious. The Mike Miller, the Mike Miller but no one. Mike Miller, I just hold him up there. No one takes him serious.
Established that those people are not our crowd.
That's why
I said, remember the fam.
But see, this is why I'm going to do this way. I actually have I'm not doing this. Actually, I wanted my girlfriend to do it right off the top of the new year a little bit. Fine. She didn't want to do it, but she will do it eventually. I actually like the way I'm rebuilding it. I'm going to do it from 0 to 4, 0 to 10, 10 to 12, 12 to, on both shows, on both the John Distill and the RPJ show. I'm going to do it this way again. because this is how I did it the first time around. I'm gonna do it the same way at this. My problem is that I interviewed for a new job, so I don't know my schedule yet. But I'm gonna do the same way. I'm not going away. I'm gonna be here for 20 plus. I'm gonna be here until how old am I? I'm gonna be here for the next 45 years. I'll be 90 years old then. I'm gonna do this for the 90. I'm gonna do this again. I love this is the next medium. I'm gonna do this again whether I get 5 or 7 or 75 or 75,000. I swear to you, I'm not going. I'm not afraid to be here. Obviously.
Yeah, of course.
So Zico's, I hate the guts. I'm gonna punch you right in the nuts. And I love Sesame, and I love Zico's, and I love all my people. So, you can.
Yeah, I said, whenever you do anything, just remember the fam, because we're the ones who, make this, like
Zico's,
I said is like forget people like mine, like those people don't feature like.
Zico's.
Oh,
Personally, personally, Zico, so I want to say to you, I thank you for believing in me. You don't say anything. I thank you for believing in me. I seen what you have done for me. I saw your name and everything, and I thank you for that. It takes a lot because we don't have it like that. I don't have it like that. You don't really have it like that. Maybe you do have it like that. I don't know, but whatever. I do appreciate that. It takes a lot of balls. It takes a lot of guts to put your real name out there and everything out there. So Zico's, you're always a friend of mine, and I will always play your music, whatever it is you give me.
Yeah, of course.
I'll always play it.
Like
I want you to look at my face. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm here. I've got your back like that. Yeah, definitely, man.
It does mean a lot to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Trust me. Forget all those other people. They don't care.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna take a commercial break. I'll be right back after these commercial words. And the nuts, RPJ? Yes. Red face. I'm gonna punch him right in the nuts.
In the
I'll be right back after these words. I'm not on the air? Oh, there I am. Okay, I am on the air. All right. All right, good.
Okay.
All right, one more song, and then we'll get into some meat and potatoes. Meat and potatoes.
Meat and potatoes.
Yes.
Yeah, meat and potatoes.
I want to be someone more, so I'll explore. Floating upon myself as flows above. The bird. The bird. You want me? Rockin' my car and
What's
fire.
up, DJ, Sassy,
I've been waiting
and all the other people that are watching? Make sure you share the show.
with the
We're
gun
trying to do our best here.
of sandwiches and love.
Sometimes it's good to have a nice, relaxing environment with just, and then other times it's good to, have a vast show. I would say this is one of those times that is just good to relax. Boy, we'll be back to the big numbers. You don't worry about that. As for now, to the Barrett Radio, the lovely smooth courtesy of Reginald Protector. So what's on you guys' mind today? This is the RPJ show. Barrett.
Red Phoenix. Check them out, folks. Now, speaking of Red Phoenix on the RPJ show, Red Phoenix will be doing his own show if I can get him going. I don't understand. I thought I got him going already. All right, Zikos, it's your show. I'm going to come back. Your show.
All right, everyone. How are we doing today, everyone? To tell me what's on your mind, and let's, get down to some synergy. Shout out to the 4 people that are watching. Make sure you share, subscribe from the blessings of your heart. Give something and help support the show. We want to.
Whoa. Hello, hi, and welcome, folks. My name is RPJ Show. This is RPJ Show. Hey, listen, make sure you guys hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons.
Like,
share, and subscribe. Come on, Zeke. You're gonna be doing your own show soon. Come on, man. I want you to get going. I will support your show. Come on.
Yeah. So, guys,
like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. It's hard, I know.
Like, share, and subscribe. Share and subscribe. Like.
All right, content. Now we need content. Come on, Zikos. It's your show. I told you, this is your show. Come on.
Okay. So, we're talking about to go on from where RPJ stopped. We were talking about, okay. Should I continue on from where you left off, or should I just take it wherever?
Hey, I don't care. Do your own thing. I'll catch up.
Okay. So, who out here is a sports fan?
What's going on over
there? How's you guys been going on? Who's gonna win the championship this year? get the top. You know, who's going to be top scorer. You know,
Zikos, get on with it, man. Come on.
I I would get. It's been a while, but yeah. Let's.
I'll be right there.
Yeah. So for all you sports fans, keep supporting your team. Get down to business and show your love and support. Wear those colors proud, and handle what you got to handle. Um. Yes. Let's talk about life in general. Shout out to the chat. Give us show us your ones if you're still active. Okay. Okay, so we spoke about relationships, person. Can you bring that person around your family? Is that person, yeah, they may look pretty, but do you and them have that connection?
I would tell you, Zikos, on your show, I would tell you, Zikos, that relationships are so hard because there's a lot of give and take. And sometimes, you got to suck in all your macho, you got to suck in all your pride just to make the other person feel like decent. It's not easy. I've seen many of people go through that. Like they go, wait a minute. I gotta suck this all in so you can be happy because I understand your anxieties. I understand, I understand logic. Like logic, yeah, I understand logically you're doing this, that, and the other. But then I understand you might be a little bit panicky on one end. Well, I'm not so panicky. Like, I'm not panicky. My son's not panicky, but most men who are men or do not panic. Women panic.
What you mean?
And unfortunately, they because of how they are, because maybe the society how it is about women panicking because women don't have it like men have it in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
So women panic.
Yeah, but these women these days, like, I don't want to, come off sexist, but the thing is that women these days are.
I'm sorry if I'm coming off sexist. I'm just
No. I'm saying that's what they'll say, but like, us men, when we have an objection to the way they behave, we're the ones that start getting stigmatized and say, "Oh, you're saying this about us, or you're saying that about us," and there's always a problem. Like whenever you address a woman, but like they can address us. Like, it's a deep situation, it's a deep issue. Like this whole stuff of relationship and dealing with women, it's deep.
Well, and let me be devil's advocate for a moment, just for a moment. Devil's advocate. Women in society and in most countries are lesser than. Even still in America, even though the whole thing is for gay rights and women in America, most of the continent, most of the world is for trying to build up women in a male-dominated society. In Africa, women have no rights at all. South Africa, women have no rights at all. China, in those continents and countries, they have no rights at all. The only time
it depends what you mean. It depends what you mean because, like, by Western standards, like people, because of what we're used to and we've been fed this capitalist, we're free and that liberty sort of mentality, we just assume that anything that's not is wrong. I can tell you as an African that it's not as people think. Like there's just something that has to be maintained, and it's called discipline. And I think women in those places that you just mentioned, more disciplined. It's not like they're being mauled or being mistreated or anything. It's just that there's just a sense of discipline, just allowed to run by it, like, and that's the difference. I wouldn't say it's called, you know what I'm saying. There's some places that I don't want to mention because I don't want to cause any problems. Those places I can tell you, yeah, you know, that's where you got some serious issues, and women are being mauled. But like,
Right.
but generally, I can tell you that those places you mentioned, oh, as I said, it's about our perception. It's about,
Women in
but I'll
America,
say,
women in America, women in
uh-huh.
Australia or England are not being abused or taken advantage of. I would tell you that, especially here in America. In America, it is so pro women, pro homosexuality, and I don't have a problem with
Yeah,
all that. I just have a problem with it anti man, anti black man, anti man in general. I have a problem with that because most men do all the heavy lifting. Women can't do the heavy lifting like a man can do. And I'm not saying that a good woman can't do what a man can do. I'm just saying the average woman cannot do what an average man can do. So
yeah.
I think, and then the homosexuality can't do what an average woman can do, and they want to be on the same par with that, which fucks up all men here in America. The,
Uh-huh.
in a way, actually like Australia and England because in Australia it's so macho. In Brazil and Spanish countries, it is very macho, and they believe in man first. So the women gets treated like shit, and not well, not here in America, not here not there in England or Australia, but the women in those Spanish continents, they get treated like shit. They get treated like second class citizens, but they're on the uprising. They want to be treated like American women. American women don't even deserve the fucking pedestal they get now. It's just a fucking.
Trust me, that's what I'm saying. Like, but no, but here's what I'm saying. Okay, we're saying that, um, all right, are not being treated badly the way these women in like South Africa are being treated. Okay, fine, fair enough. But ask yourself, they're being treated. South African women, ask yourself, do they have the same reputation?
Whoa, whoa. South African women are being treated like shit. I promise you.
Yeah, but as I'm saying, do they carry around this? Or as a result, if they're being maltreated, it should have a very, very dire result. The world perceives them like
Hold on a second.
emanating should be a direct result of the way they're being
We
treated.
have a very famous case of Oscar Pistorius with Rebecca Razima, or whatever her fucking name is. The beautiful white South African woman. Oscar Pistorius treating her like shit. He killed her. He
Yes.
killed her. And the best he's gonna get is 5 years. Oh, by the way, it's probably gonna be home arrest for 5 years. Come on, get the fuck out of here. This is bullshit. What's up, El Marie? What's up, Red Face, Sassy Cat?
Yeah, but if a woman does the same thing, you know, let's wait to see what a woman is good. You know, what's going to happen to a woman. We can even research some cases right now about women that have been indicted or sent to jail somewhere like South Africa, and we can see what sentence they've received as well. You know, I don't think it's a thing of no women's rights. I personally don't believe that, but as I said, information is there. Mm, I'm always willing to learn new information. So, but like, so I'm not afraid to go and learn new information. So I can do my research on that. Mm, Generally, as I said,
Seagulls, seagulls,
who
seagulls.
like,
So
yeah.
I hate to cut you off, and I'll give you the floor in a minute. One
Hmm.
of my next to last questions is, or next to last statements is, I understand America is in a way, the trendsetter of all society of the world, because in a way it is, because you see the Africans run around in the Michael Jordan's t-shirts when Michael
Hmm.
Jordan's in his heyday. They're running around right now in LeBron, not shoes, because they are $300, and of course any South African or African kid with LeBrons is probably being assassinated, and his whole family's being killed for those shoes because they live in poverty or whatever. But uh,
Whose family? Whose family?
some family in Africa is being killed for LeBron James $400 sneakers.
Oh dear.
And you know it. And I also want to say Happy New Year to El Marie plus model. El Marie, great friend, that's dad,
Marie.
Zico's, of course. I just say my bottom line is, and I'm not going to make this drawn out, is that a lot of the world treat women like shit. America actually treat women more than equal, and American women want more than that. Let them go to Mexico. Let them go to Middle East and see how they get treated, and then tell me
Ah,
the difference.
yeah, I know what you mean, and I won't lie to you. We've been blessed here in a country like the well, America, and obviously Britain tries to copy it, whereby women are given liberty. I don't dispute that. You know, yeah, I said, you have to be thankful for small graces, but still, if you're gonna make women to, have some sort of value, right type of value, so that it, I said, can emanate, self worth, proper self worth in them as well. Because if you look at the so-called women that we're saying, oh yeah, they're being to feel big headed or whatever. Look at the effect it's having on the way they behave, on the way they comport themselves. Thing needs to switch up. You can respect women, you can make them feel like queens.
Hold on a second.
Do
One
you
second. In
pers-
America, and now I know you, and I know you're an England boy, but in America,
Mhm.
young black women, young Hispanic women, and even young poor white women don't see themselves as queens. They don't even know from queens. They don't. They have no idea what a queen with decorum and patience and calmness. Those they don't know what that means. Now I went
Uh-huh.
to other country. I've been to many other countries now. Japanese young ladies who are poor, they know what the decorum, being calm, being patient within
Yeah.
themselves. They know how to act. It's a whole different mindset as a Japanese and even Chinese of poor or the young low middle class. They know how to act, boys and girls. So it's a different mindset. So because I've seen it with my own eyes. Like I didn't know, and I was an adult. I'm an adult now. I'm in my 40s now. I've seen
Yeah.
how they act. I've seen from England. England is just like America in a lot of ways.
It's trying to be.
What they're trying to be, which is unfortunate for England.
Yeah, it's having a bit of a diverse effect, but it's trying to be like America, but most especially the lower tier of society. A lot of people are looking for that sense of identity. So obviously, the quickest way, jump to the on the American bandwagon, you know, the top tier, there's a bit more sense of identity.
But what they do is they
It
try
has
to,
away
they
from
try,
us.
but Zikos, they try to identify with rap music, hip hop music of America seems how to bridge the gap between England, other countries, and even Africa, which I haven't been to
Yeah,
Africa, but they try to identify because that's black young men and white young middle class American boys and girls. They try to identify with poor black boys and girls, and
hmm
it doesn't really compute. Then you got Australians who have a better medical situation easily because how I know I lived in Australia for 7 out of 8 years. I had
yeah,
better medical coverage in Australia, and I
hmm
made great money in Australia just working for a supermarket. Just being a personal trainer, I made $25 an hour when people tell me I should charge $50 an hour, and I could have,
yeah. I hear that.
but I had 20 plus clients, a week. I had 20 clients on a weekend, one Saturday, every other Saturday. It was boot camp. I made buku money. I made great money in Australia my first time around. It was great for 7 plus
So
years.
how come you feel America?
All I'm saying is that
Because I
all I'm saying,
like,
my bottom line is that I say is that American people, and Black Americans seem somehow to have given up and given up on themselves. Like I always bet on myself. I bet on myself before I bet, and I don't. I am Black American, and it travels well with me. Whether I've been in Middle East, I've been in Iraq, I've been in Australia, Japan, China, Taipei, what's this, whatever, China. I've been to all these fucking
uh-huh.
countries and continents. In England and shit, Sheffield. I've been to all these fucking countries.
Yeah,
And I get treated like great. And people rub it, they want to talk to me, touch me, and they want to hear hip hop stuff out of me. And I'm not a hip hop guy, but I talk to them straight up and down. And they believe in me because I talk to them straight to the heart. I talk straight to their heads. What do you have to say about the rest of the country, rest of the world that looks up to the American blacks and black culture, and you being a black man from England, a young black man from England? What do you have? What do you say about the American culture and how it affects your country and what it affects the world and how we can get past some of the bullshit of it? Your show.
uh,
This is the um what?
yeah.
This is your show. Go ahead. This is your show. Go on.
Yeah. So as I was saying, then, you're asking how. Yeah, basically, you're asking right how we fare watching the Americans and and their influence, right?
Right.
Yeah, but basically, um, well, as I said, obviously, it gives you a sense of for a lot of people, it gives them a sense of identity for the music and something good to listen to, something good to give you a sense of belonging. But by the same token, certain people down here and certain other places like to use that American influence, but take it a bit too far.
Yeah.
That's where the problems start.
Right.
Down here, and you've got too many people trying too hard to swap for the American lifestyle. It is not, it's causing problems for them for their people, around them, and it's that there's some things we can take from the American culture, especially from back in the day. You know, obviously as time has gone on, things have got a bit more crazier. I know that at least some years back, a bit better, but I think as the generations go down in age, I think, yeah, I said people get a bit more crazy and a bit more desperate to prove themselves. So as I said, it's in this country, people are taking the American culture, like hip hop, a bit too far, crazy, and at the fault. Some of them. There's a lot of things that could be avoided in society today, and things that could be better. But as I said, in their desperation, get a bit too far. I said I believe that there are things that can be admired. Those that the Americans bring. What the hell? But what's going on?
Nothing's going on.
I said, it has to be done in moderation. If you like the music, like the music. If you like the culture, a bit, but you know, act like you're in America and live the way they do. And structure of life here is, as I said, is not. Let's just concentrate on being ourselves. So that's the problem that I have with, as a in terms of an influence.
All right, folks. My name's RPJ. This is the RPJ show, folks. Listen, I want to take a quick commercial break, and we'll go on with the show. On the phone, I have Zico's Red Phoenix. Please go check out his channel. It's in the description box. Please check him out. He's a young musician from the pond, across the pond, but he's a great young man, and he has great music, and he's part of my show. Please check him out.
Thank you, RPJ.
No problem. It's easy. And by the way, thank you for supporting my show, man.
Always, man, always. Right now it's almost 7 o'clock, but audibly, I said, you know what? Now I'm gonna support my homie RPJ. Hey, so we're in this for the long run.
Oh, it's too low. Never mind. Oh, it's too low. Let's try this one. Oh, it's too low. Never mind. I was gonna play Rambo on, but that one.
Is it too low?
It's too low on YouTube. Let's see what I got on my disc here.
Yeah, what I was saying about getting the balance before, with the vocals and like your voice and the music.
Yeah, I'm having problems with. I'm actually having a bunch of problems with my computer now because I haven't been on a consistent basis, so I forget how to do it.
All you do is just go into the volume control, and then you can go to the input settings and turn up your mic slightly, and then turn down so that way the music can still be heard, but your voice is still being heard. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to them being on the same level of what you're saying.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. To be honest, see what you're saying, RPJ, about getting all this equipment. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. If you don't stay on top of it, it's hard. You gotta try to remember what you used to do.
But like what I'm saying is that these days can be virtual. You might not even need to go and get the hardware itself. The download
One
software that
second.
can, yeah.
Listen up.
Stay a while, my baby wants me to. Don't you go, my baby makes me so. Tired of driving on my baby's mind. Tired of driving on my baby's mind. And I can hear it. I'm listening. I can hear it. I'm in thoughts, right songs. I'm in love. I walked on. So fingers crossed, my time is coming now. Don't you go, my baby begs me so. Time to fly on my baby's back. Time to fly on my baby's back. And I can breathe, I'm the sea. I can breathe, I'm in thoughts, I write songs, I'm in love, I'm gone. So,
All right, folks. That was Licky Lee. Time flies by. On the phone, I have Zico's Red Phoenix. Zico Red Phoenix is helping me finish up my show. Zico's, what are your words of wisdom for the audience out there?
Hold on, I'm trying something.
Zico's has words of wisdom.
No, well, in terms of words of wisdom, I would say just, you know, be true to yourself as people in, especially in the Western world. Let's be true to ourselves. Be godly in all our ways, and just aim for the sky. That's what I can give for now.
Otherwise, they don't understand that if you have a goal in mind, because 2 out of 5, actually 40% can actually make it instead of the 2%, 5% that make it to whatever class of Hollywood or Mexican wood or Chinese wood or Australian wood can give you. Only like 2% of the entire 100% make it to or almost make it to where they want to go, whether it's production or whatever the case might be. They give up on themselves, and I say that listen. I am no beauty. I can barely talk. I'm retarded. I'm stupid. However, even I feel I can make it to be somebody special. Even here at my late age of 45 years of age and 44 years of age, I still can make it. Samuel Jackson wasn't a full actor until he was 47 years old.
Oh, wow.
Here I am, better looking than him, I think, and I can read a script, and I can do a scene. I think I can make it too. But that's my dream,
Wait,
and I write stuff all the time. I write, I sing, I
mhm.
produce, I can edit. I know I have some skill. I have little bit of a skill set, and I can do stuff, and I can be a part of a major motion Hollywood movie, whether I'm a writer or a production assistant or a producer assistant or whatever the case, a second director. I envision stuff in my own mind. Like I still dream about those things that I still can make it to do those things, and whether I make it or not, I'm going to try. A lot of people are afraid to
Yeah, yeah.
try because they're so stuck on the being a consumer, being down with the Joneses, being down. Like I want to have spinning rims, I want to have the fanciest car. Like I don't. I waste my time with buying equipment. I ask my audience to help me buy more equipment. I'm gonna be trading in equipment tomorrow for different equipment tomorrow, and
Yeah.
I just want to do this, and I plan on doing YouTube videos and no AdSense. The people keep paying me to do videos, this, that, and the other, and if that's how it works out that way because it actually pays more than the AdSense. And maybe I'm not being more of a capitalist by demanding the AdSense, and maybe I should be more of a capitalist. But
Hmm.
I like the authenticity of it, where I say, hey, listen, I don't ask you to come to my videos so you can do AdSense so I can make 12 pennies. So
Yeah.
no, I don't ask for that. I ask for you to promote the show, help me promote the show, make the show better.
Yeah, of course. Like, that's what I've been doing. Like, I've been like, if you look at my page on Google Plus, you'll see I posted your show about 15 times, like today. So yeah, I'm really putting the word out, and in terms, hello, you there?
I'm still here.
Hold on, what's this? That's um, dang RPJ Z was giving you.
No, I'm still here. I'm sorry. I'm still here.
Uh,
This is your show,
okay.
Zikos. This is your show, and Zikos,
Yeah, well,
Zikos. Like I tell all my people all the time, Zikos, you have things to say, and you have a perspective as a young man, a musician from your country. You have a
uh-huh.
perspective that the world should hear about, especially American people. They want to hear what a 23 whatever, I'm not gonna tell you people age, but they want to hear people your age talk about, and you being a musician, people who are free spirited, they should it's you have an entire perspective that people need to hear about. I tell that to Cat and J Life and Apache, Alexis K. Tyler. I tell that all to all my people. They have a perspective to speak about. Please don't be afraid to put your face to your words. Whether you do this, you say a wrong word there. Be consistent. Try to be consistent overall. Be yourself, which is consistent. And
Uh-huh.
whether you stutter over a word here and there, you know what? It doesn't matter because someone out there is going to hear your words and go, "Oh, okay, I'm just like you." Like I don't believe I belong in this same little fucking hole in the wall. I want to be something more. If you are something more and you making music and people are playing your music, you have a responsibility to those young men, young women out there. And I say that to you right now. And I know you reach out to me personally, and I
Hmm.
wish you would reach out to me on my Jonathan Still page, please. If you reach out to me on and I know you don't maybe have Facebook, and I'm gonna do it right now.
Yeah.
Then reach out to me, and I promise you, I'll contact you because I believe in you. So here I go.
I appreciate that.
No, but I told you this already. Please reach out to me. Talk to me. I'll
Mhm.
call you.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
So here I go.
Nicholas, you have to
Paste. There you go. Here you go.
Also try and come on Google Plus.
There you go. Right here in the chat room is my Facebook page. It's called John Distill. You see me with my face and chin. You know what I look like already. So please reach out to me, and you and I'll be friends. I'll reach out to you by messenger. You share me your number. I'll give you a call. We'll talk. And I want to do. If I can help you surpass whatever I was, I am not jealous. I'll be happy to be part of your program. Like I'll be happy to be part of anybody that's program to help build them up to be better than those around them. And whatever insight that I have, I will give to you. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know, I don't have an ego about it. I want my people to do better for themselves. You add AdSense right away. Don't even fucking wait. Let's add AdSense to it right away because you're gonna bring an audience.
Whereas team RPJs, you know, if I believe it, I the first one's for you. So that's yeah. But my perspective is well, judging by obviously what you're saying,
you can be you can be whatever you want to be, Zikos. Zikos is actually up to you. You know, you've been playing it in your own way. If you ask yourself, you've been playing it halfway. Like in a way, you want to go, but maybe you feel like you are less than because you have this, that, and the other problem. But you know what? Just fucking rock and roll. The audience will follow you. You have great music. Produce your music. Put it out there. Send it out there. Send it to me. We'll send it to your people that are out there already on YouTube, because this is the final frontier. The internet is the final frontier, because Netflix is really a byproduct of the internet. Netflix is not a real channel. Netflix is really the internet. This is where everything's gonna go. If you get it and you're young, you can get away with it. Produce your music. Get in the lab and make more music. Please make a whole song. Make 3 or 4 songs. Do it. You know, if you really care about what you're doing, just go out and do it in your lab and produce it. Be a part. And you have things that you want to say, please get out and say it. You don't have to have guests on. Just say what you got to fucking say.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Listen, it's not a cost. If you say proper words and you don't fall for the bullshit part of YouTube or black YouTube where you gotta curse somebody out, your ex-girlfriend's on, don't worry that stuff. You don't fall for it and just go straight ahead. You have a program. This is my music. I want to play some music here. Here's the Zico's Red Phoenix blah 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 song, and then you play it. And I want to talk about how in England it's not so great. In my community, my community is XYZ, ABC, and I feel like the best way to help out is DEF, and here's another song, bang, fun. You have stuff you can do, Zikos.
Yeah, in terms of the music, yeah, that's decided that I'm gonna really attack it more. The reason why I'm attacked it is because trying to find work and be going for some course here and there, trying to do a course. So things have been a bit up and down. So
I just want to say one more thing, Sassy Cat, just in case I got it wrong. Red Face, Sassy Cat. I'm not trying to disrespect Zico. Zico has been a great friend of my show, a great friend of mine. I just actually want him to be even a closer friend of mine in real life, where I can call him like, hey, listen, hey, I know his real name. Hey, Zico's, if I can help you in any kind of way, I as somebody who's a little bit older, as a man, I want you to do X, Y, Z. and try to do X, Y, Z, even though in the face of FLY, fly. I don't know myself still fly for, but even in the face of your new relationship, I want you to try to be this kind of man, and also respect her as much as you can. She's anxiety filled. She's worried. Most women are worried about their future. They want some security, not necessarily money, but they want someone who's gonna be there for them because they're probably in a relationship. But you also got to pick the right woman.
Owen is that emotional security, definitely.
No, security is everything. It has nothing to do with money. They want someone who's gonna hold their hand, pick them up when they're down, and sometimes it's money, and that's the almost that's almost the wrong kind of woman.
Not at all, but it's just that as I said before, and I keep going to my point. Environment like this kind of appreciated for being genuine, and that's the problem. When you've got a point like that,
but Zico,
people to just fall and
Zicos. There are not
like
Zicos. There are many humans, not men or women, men and women, that are not willing to go bare bones, who don't understand that being a consumer means being a sucker. Because being a consumer, all that means is that you are willing to give your money to half back to the state, half back to big pharmaceutical, half back, whatever it is, half back to big businesses, Walmarts, and this, that, and the other. That they want you to be a consumer so you can give that money back to big pharmaceutical, big business, big government. But if you if you don't buy stuff and you save your money, save your little few dollars, save $16, 16 pounds, and you don't have to buy anything else, you already have insurance, well, then that's fine and dandy. 16 pounds a week for the next 50 years. Well, you got a little nest egg. 16 pounds a week. How about this? How about 30 pounds a month? Just 30 pounds a month for the next 50 years. 50 pounds a month. 50 pounds a month. Next to 50 pounds. See how that sounds? You see, it seems small to you, like 50 pounds. Wow, 50 pounds a month for the next 50 years.
50 or 15.
But that's easy. And I tell you, I'm gonna give you advice that no one ever gave me at 20 plus 20, early 20s advice. You say 50 pounds a month. For the next 50 years, and you have a nest egg. You really do have a nest egg. You can live off that nest egg if you put it in the bank and live off the interest of that bank. 50 pounds, if you can do more than that, but it has to be the minimum 50 pounds. And then if interest go up, maybe 55 pounds, 57 pounds, 75 pounds, but it has to be a minimum. You should start now. 50 pounds a month. I'm not even asking you a week, 50 pounds a month for the next, and it's discipline. Discipline is so hard to be disciplined. It's not hard for me because I need that discipline as a 15-year-old. You can do it now. You will be great. I swear to you.
Yeah, that's about 600 pounds a year. Like,
right.
and let me tell you the truth. Certain people.
Yeah, and it sounds like it's not a lot. You do that consistently for 30 years. You're young. You're not even my age. At 30 years, you'll be close to my age. In 30 years, you'll be so well off for it. I promise you. If you do that on your own, and then you had a wife like that, a woman. See, that's the perfect thing. Like if you be conservative, but expressive. Like I'm a passionate guy. I'm very expressive. Like you guys don't know that because I keep my expressive to myself because it's not I'm online, but I'm very expressive. I'm very passionate. I give everything I got sexually, sensually, intimately, of knowledge of space and time. Like I'm very into it. I love relationships. I love being in a marriage. I love all that stuff with the right woman. But and I'm not willing to give up bullshit for bullshit. Like, hey, I want you to stop doing it because so many women want to meet you. Well, you see me, I'm not cheating, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. So that's what I was going through a lot of my life. Even when I was younger, 20 years old, before the internet, with 2 jobs, working in a club, owning that club for a year, and this, that, and the other. I didn't have sex with my clients. I didn't have sex with my when I work out. I work out mostly. Most of my clients are women that I personally train. I don't sleep with my. I have never slept with a client, not ever. I have never kissed a client, even though one client kissed. I have a couple clients kissed me. I haven't kissed a client, and I try to tell the truth. Oh, wait a minute, your client kissed you? Well, I don't trust you. I said, no, I'm telling you the truth. She kissed me, and I backed up. I didn't know she kissed me. So when you tell the truth, when you get an insecure woman, an anxiety-filled woman that is so worried about you cheating on her because she's been cheated on a billion times, like, well, then what do? I tell you the truth, and then it doesn't work for you. So I'm with the wrong woman, and I'm wasting time. And then I try to change up that time by making it work for me. Like, hey, listen, I'm not going to care about your bullshit. I'm going to make my own future. And it's hard because then you got to be cold. And that's the whole cold part. You got to find the right woman. But however, you got to find the right you. The first thing you got to find is the right you, like who you really are. And don't be afraid of your lies or of your real truth. Don't be afraid of who you really are. Oh, hey, if I were you, I would say, oh my God, my name is Zikos. And sometimes I stutter. And is that the truth? Yes, that's the truth. And am I afraid of that? Yeah, I am a little bit afraid of that, but I'm not so scared that I can't live my life. Fine. All right. So, yeah, I'm a black Englishman. Okay. Does that hold me down? The truth is, probably does hold me down. Am I afraid? Am I afraid to live my life? No, I'm not afraid to live my life because as a musician, I can do whatever I want. Am I doing what I can as a musician? No, I'm really not because I hold myself back. Is that the truth? You got to hold yourself to your own truth. You know your own truth. Don't be afraid of your own truth. Don't cower from it. Like, embrace it. At least know who you are. Like, hey, I'm afraid that when I talk too much, I stutter. I'm afraid that I'm not tall enough. I'm afraid of that. But then acknowledge that and deal with that. Like, hey, you know what? I acknowledge that I'm only 5'8" when I really want to be 6'4". So, but that's the truth of the matter, and I'm not afraid anymore. I'm not afraid anymore because I know the truth. The truth is I am 5'8", and I wish I was taller, but I can be taller, and I can live with that. I'm fine. I know who I am. I'm 5'8". I'm a musician. I stutter, and what else? I can move on from that. I can grow from that. Just embrace who you really are. Don't hide from that. Don't cower from that. There are a lot of guys and girls online that are so afraid of themselves. Listen, there are guys and girls that had 200 plus views on a Google cast and still stalk me even now when I have 5 people watching. They stalk me right now because they hit me up 2 days ago when I had 12 people watching me. 12 people watching me. I got hit up about how they were so trying to knock me, how insecure they were. And I just laugh, which tells me that I should be doing this more. I want to do it. Only makes me because I'm competitive. So I want to compete. Not on the. Yeah, you know who this person is. It's 2 people. You know who these 2 people are. I want to compete, and all I wanted to get to is in the 50 range. I want to get to the 50 range, and it's my fault because I haven't been consistently around. That's why I'm going to be consistently around now. And they were so upset with me because I'm still who I look like. I'm not a fat fuck. I'm not fat. I'm in my mid-40s. I'm not fat.
And no one's
I'm not ugly. I'm not ugly. I got biceps. I have a beautiful new girlfriend. I got women who
no
still
one's to come back
say again. Say again.
for you to come. No one's putting an offer to you to come down to 180.
No. They don't have balls like that. They only have balls to knock me on their own videos, but they don't have balls to like to say, hey, listen, the truth of the matter is, you know what balls would be? I would say that well, I don't have
No one's ever invited you.
I would say this. If my truth is, I wish I had an audience like Tommy Sotomayor. I don't want to be him. I'd rather be myself. I'd rather look like myself. Um, I don't want to do shitty shows. I don't want to contradict myself like a Tommy Sotomayor from time to time. I want to do real shows that really connect with people. I wish I had an audience which is $200,000 people strong. But I will take my 5 to 10 to 25 to 75, and then me be here consistently, rebuild my audience, beg for $10 here and there. And I don't need you, Zikos, I don't need you to be the one of 7 people or 8 people who keeps donating to me. I don't need that from you. You and I are, it's a different thing altogether. I don't need you to always come to do for me, because I got the same 7 people, 8 people who donate to me all the time, and it's almost and I appreciate I definitely appreciate it. I just want more people surrounding you. I don't need the same 7, 8 people like you and another person who keep donating to me, whatever they got. I don't want you guys just to be the only one. I want everyone to be the only one. I want everyone to be a part of it. Everyone who listens to me to be the only one. Yeah. Anyway, Zikos, my bottom line to you is that I want you to, find your voice and find your truth and deal with your truth and move on. If you don't like the way you sound, I don't like the way I sound in my videos, but if you have a message and you have music to play, fucking do it right here, right now. On YouTube, it doesn't cost you a goddamn thing. Do it. It won't hurt you. Don't be sensitive to what people say. Oh, Zikos, your music sucks like shit. Well, then why are you listening to it? Just move on, because there are people. I appreciate your fucking music. Please, Zikos, you have a voice. Like I told J Life, please go out and say stuff. You have a voice. You can do more. You can do more than I can. I don't know from a lot of things that you know. I don't live the life that you have. I'm not from overseas. I'm a Brooklyn boy from America who has traveled the world, which gives me a voice. You know more than I know from where you at your time in life. And you're a musician, a pure musician. Come on, you got things to say. You have music to put out. Please put it out. Why waste time not doing that? If you love what you do, fucking, have a dream. Do more. Have a dream. Enjoy your dream. Participate in your dream. Make your music, Zikos. Please. I'm begging you. Make your music.
No doubt. We're gonna, it's also about a sense of direction.
I just want to say to Sasuke, I understand all the way around the mountain. Sasuke, you and I have no issue whatsoever. Never. Even if we have a miscommunication, I am not sensitive. Sassy, I totally copy. I was listening to him initially, and I was just forging ahead over his words, over what he was feeling and talking about. Yeah, I'm a little bit older, so I forged through. But I totally understand Zikos. I understand all my people that are close to me. Zikos is close to me, so I totally understand him. He's a young man. He has ideas and goals in mind, and sometimes he's apprehensive and he procrastinates. Zikos, you procrastinate. So I want you to stop procrastinating, which is one of my biggest issues sometimes as well. I do better when I'm aggressive. So I say to you, stop procrastinating. Get on with your fucking life. Create shit. Do shit. Do more. You will. I promise you, you will enjoy the process of making and creating shit. Fuck what people say. You will enjoy the process of just creating shit. Please do that. I
Yeah.
promise you will like it because I liked it when I first started, producing stuff, music as a
Yeah.
singer songwriter. When I started doing that. I started like, wow, I'm really enjoying life. I'm not sure. Then I joined the army. I'm not sure. Womanizing and all that stuff is easy, but whatever, blah blah blah. It's meaningless bullshit, and I can just. I rather just go in the bathroom and jerk off. I rather go in the bathroom, jerk off, and create music and songs and ideas for a video. Seriously, I rather do that. I'm being serious. I say this on live on my show. I say this. I'm being serious to you. I rather just jerk off and just write stuff down for shows for the week, songs I want to play for my show, songs that actually want to sing, my own personal show, my own personal song. Like that's what I want for people who are gifted like you. So please,
Yeah.
Seekos, please produce for yourself, make for yourself. If you have a show by topic, this and that and the other, you want to play your music along, and you want somebody along, please contact me. I will be along. I won't fucking contaminate your show with my bullshit. I'll contaminate your show with wherever you're talking about. I promise.
But why would you think you'll come?
I really wish you would reach out to me on my show. I want you to reach out to me on my Facebook so I can call you and talk to you on a regular basis. Please.
I don't go on Facebook that much. I start.
No, the idea is not to talk to me on Facebook. Just give me your fucking number so I can contact you on a once week basis. That's my goal.
Yeah,
Just to talk to you on a once week basis. Please, por favor.
Of course, por favor. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, wait, I said 2007. Yeah.
All right, 1 second, folks. Listen, folks. This is still my show, folks. I got a little personal with Zico's. This is not the RPJ and Zico's show, but however, I will never hide from my feelings. I like the young man Zico's, and he will always be a part of my show. So in the meantime, I am going to take a quick commercial break. I will come right back. I promise you, even though it's 2 o'clock in the morning, I will come right back. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to play a Zico's Red Phoenix song. If I can find it.
No, you know, don't play it. But what do you call it? I've got something that I'm working on now. So when I've got that, I'll send you that.
Zico's. Oh, I'm sorry. One of my hold on before I'm gonna tell you people how I am. In my life, I owe no one nothing, and no one owes me anything. If you are a friend of mine, you do what you do, and that's that. You do what you do for me, and that's that. I do for you what I do for you, and that's that. I don't owe you, and you don't owe me. You don't owe me shit. So stop that. True friendship is about just friendship, because I want you to succeed. I want you to be somebody. I want you to be better than me. You're not my son. I want my kids to be better than me. I want you to be way better than me. I want you to have, because you actually have ability in music. You know, maybe you can't sing like I used to sing, or whatever the case may be, or maybe you don't look like I look now, whatever. But you have ability that I never had. I can see it. I can see like you can see. I do for you because you're a friend of mine. I care about you. You're a good young man. You care about me. You're a good young man. You try your best to try to bridge the gaps between a fucking maniac and me. another maniac. So you're a good person. You don't owe me any
Yeah, I told you I've got your back.
Seekers, you owe me nothing. You don't owe me anything. So you don't have to do for me. You understand?
Don't worry,
Friendship, but that's what friendship and
I-
family is about. Friendship and family is about you don't owe nobody nothing. You do what you do because you feel like you do it, and then if it comes up short, or you do well for me, you don't want a gift in between. Only people who are selfish and pieces of shit want gifts. If you do for me and I do well and I make $20,000 or $20 million, and you feel like you would never feel like I owe you that. You do for me because you care about me.
Yeah, yeah,
I do for
yeah.
you because I care about you, and you do for me because you show me so much love. So I do for you,
Yeah,
not because I owe you something and you owe me something. You just do what you do, and that's it.
yeah, yeah.
All right, that's what real friendship is all about.
Of course.
No,
So yeah,
you would be no. Of course, you'd be surprised because even family members feel like, oh wait a minute, I help out Zico's, and now he made 17,000 pounds, so he owes me £6. Like that's bullshit. No, you do for him because you care about him. No, he doesn't owe you
yeah,
shit. You know what I mean?
yeah. I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, so nobody owes you nothing. Nobody owes me nothing. I owe nobody nothing. That's how I look at life. Unless I have a
Hmm.
contract, unless I have a contract with some kind of producer, and I had a contract at one point with some kind of producer, and that contract was null and void when they violate that contract, and that's it. I don't owe anybody anything, and that's that. I don't owe my family members. My family members, they don't owe me nothing. They owe me nothing. And believe me, I put more money into them. They put money into me. They owe me nothing. So I want you to have the same mindset. And anybody who asks you for anything like they owe you, they are never your friend unless you sign a contract with them.
Yeah,
You understand? I want you to understand that because I'm trying to teach you something really a little bit about business. If you sign a contract, you
yeah.
honor your contract. I sign a contract, I will honor my contract. I have a contract right now. I'm going to honor my contract. 6 years here in America doing stuff. I'm going to honor my contract. I got paid for that contract. I got a bonus for that contract. Believe it or not, it has nothing even to do with YouTube. Some part of it has to do with YouTube, but it has nothing to do with YouTube. I got a 6-year contract. That I already got a bonus of $20,000+ a year. I'm lucky. However, nobody owes you nothing in life. You owe nobody nothing. You don't owe your family or friends nothing. If they ask you for something that they say they owe you, those are your people that you always have to look out for. You don't have to hate them, just keep them at arm's distance. That's all. If you signed a contract with some family, friend, or this person, you have to honor your contract. That's why it's important that you read everything and you need to get a lawyer and you pay for that lawyer out of pocket. So you don't get them or you get a contract where they give you money, so you take that money to pay for that lawyer. So they give you a bonus, you take that bonus money to pay for a lawyer on your own to read that fucking contract. Just hold that money. So don't spend the money that whatever bonus, because that's going to happen to you at some point. Because you're talented, at some point in your life, somebody's going to give you money as a bonus, like $30,000 or $300,000 to sign a contract. You take that bonus money that they gave you, which is null and void. It has nothing to do with anybody anymore. It's your money now. You take that money out of your own pocket, which they gave you, to find a lawyer outside of that company, and then maybe you can find a second lawyer to read that contract to make sure that you owe them nothing, they owe you nothing, and this is what you pay for. So yes, you have to spend your own money, spend that bonus money to make sure you're not fucked. And no one's ever told you that before. I tell you that now. So,
Yep.
by the way, in 30 years, when you make $300 million as some kind of producer, you better come find me on Facebook so you can give me 10% of that.
Of course. You don't worry.
Because I give you the greatest advice that no one's ever gave you.
You don't worry. That one is already covered.
I laugh. You know what the funny thing is? I actually think that might happen. So I actually think that might happen, which is weird. Like, I laugh because it sounds funny, but I actually almost think that might happen. Like, hey, here you are at 67 years old. Hey, what's up, Zeke? I was gonna say your real name. I'm not gonna say your real name. Zikos. Oh, who's Zikos? I haven't talked to him in about 23 years. What?
No, it won't be that long. You know.
He sent me a check for what? $13 million? Are you serious? You even know my address? He knows my address? Oh, okay. Because I've been living here for the last 23 years. That's crazy. Oh my God, Zico! I'm gonna look up Zikos right now. He sent me a $23 million check. That'd be cool, right?
Yeah.
No. See, I don't want you to pout on yourself. You don't think that you can do it? I think you can because you are talented. You're young still. You haven't even reached the epic of your talent, and you're already talented. You don't even know it yet. I already see through you. I already know that you're talented. You don't know that you're that talented. You think that you're normal and ordinary. You're not, Zikos. You're not ordinary by the least. Are you kidding me? Who can make up jazz like that?
I appreciate that.
No, don't appreciate that. Fucking get to work, motherfucker. Come on. All right, folks. My name is RPJ. This is the RPJ show. It's enough yelling at Zikos. Zikos is a great young man. I promise you, he is very talented. Please, he's in my description box. Go check him out. Zikos is going to be somebody somewhere somehow. Whether he's a major player on his own, he will be a major producer because he knows what he's doing in the producer box. And he's not so sure as a lead headliner. He is a lead headliner. He just doesn't know it yet. And once he reaches out to me, I'm gonna bust his balls to push him forward. And when I get there to England, maybe I won't be there in 6 years, but I'll be there after 6 years.
Yes.
I will travel the world. I might travel during my vacation, so you never know. I might travel there next year. You give me an address, I'll travel there. You give me an address, and I know exactly.
To London.
You're in London. You're in London.
Yeah.
All right. Hotel. Well, it's not that expensive than Manhattan. All right, so I can get a motel in London. I know London a little bit. A little bit.
Forget hotels.
Anyway, we'll get there. We'll get there when we get there. I want you to believe in yourself and move on and move forward. Please. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. And you know what? One of the things I got afraid of was being successful. Like because I don't care about money. I don't care about buying True Religion jeans and LeBron shoes or Nike shoes or jump off shoes or $4,000 suits. I don't give a fuck about that. I like a nice shirt. I like a nice jean and slacks and a good boot here and there that lasts forever. Even the army boots and army shoes last forever. So I'm pretty happy with my wardrobe because I don't care. I don't give a fuck because that really doesn't make a man. What makes a man is what he's willing to live with when he loses. What he's willing to do for his family, friends, and friends and family. What he's willing to do, and not fall to pieces. You don't have to buy shit. I'm not a consumer. I don't care about buying this, that, or the other, having eyelashes or gold eyeballs or spinning rims or the best truck in the world. I don't give a fuck about any of that stuff. Is irrelevant because it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't make you the man. I'm physically tough. I work out. I'm mentally tough because I care, and I'm strong, and I won't. And I cry for my family. I don't cry for anything else. I don't know it for anything else. Nothing else bothers me because nothing else is important. Nothing else outside of family is important, and sometimes family is not important. What's important to me is what kind of man or person I really am, who I know I am.
Mhm.
I must know who I am. If I don't know who I really am, must investigate who I am. Am I really afraid of the dark? Am I truth the truths? And I can't lie to myself. I can't give myself the benefit of the doubt. Am I afraid of the dark? The answer is no. I'm not afraid of the dark. Am I afraid of dying? The answer is yes, I'm afraid of dying. So I got to be honest. I wouldn't mind dying for the right cause. That's my truth. But maybe your truth is I just don't want to die. And you have to be honest with yourself. That's the whole key to it all. Just be totally, brutally honest with yourself and all questions asked. And then you will know yourself and you will build confidence from that. At least you know yourself. Most people don't know themselves. They lie to themselves all the time. Every day, even the politicians at 40 years old, white, this, that, and the other, they lie to themselves all the time because they don't really know who they are. Because they have never taken the time. You think that because they're older, like 67 years old, white male, American, governor or blah blah blah, and blah. They have never taken the time to really know who they are and really ask themselves hard questions and ask themselves. Well, it might seem disrespect, like, hey, are you really afraid of the dog? Maybe those congressmen would be so. The truth is, I am afraid of the dark. Like, I can't stand the idea of not seeing I'm not really afraid of the dog, but then maybe the truth is for you, maybe you are afraid of the dog, but don't hide from that. Acknowledge that to yourself. Deal with that. At least you know that you are. And I promise you that would help. Knowing who you really are would help you. I promise you. I swear to God it would help you. I've been saying this for like 30 plus years now. If you know who you really are, in your heart of hearts, it would help because at least you know who you are. It actually gives you more confidence. You think it's not going to take away from you. You realize you will be stronger than you really are. I say this, I've been saying this for years and eons. Oh my God, my jaw's starting to hurt. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
God, man, I want you to really reach out to me. I really do want you to reach out to me. Because I promise you, this is the truth. I promise you, this is the truth. I wish this wasn't even a show. I'm actually really talking to you, Zikos, and I'm not gonna call you by your real name. But this is actually the truth. If you know who you really are as a human being, it would really give you more confidence. At least you know who you are, and you don't have to go through the bullshit of like. If you're afraid of being jumped, like, all right, fine. Yeah, I'm afraid. Well, I'm no longer afraid of being jumped. But as a kid, yeah, I'm afraid of being jumped. I'm afraid of losing control. That's the truth. At least acknowledge it. You will know yourself better. Most guys won't say, I'm a tough guy. Well, you know what? I'm not afraid of being jumped because I'm going to bust caps in their asses. The truth is the matter is that if they have a gun on them, that's why they're afraid in the first place. They don't want to be jumped because they're afraid. And they won't even acknowledge it. I promise you. This was the awakening. And I did this at 15 years old, 16 years old. And that's like, I don't even know how I got to that. Oh, you know what? My uncle said to me, you need to know who you really are. And I started examining it. And I started thinking about it. And then I started grinding on it. I took a whole year off, like 16 years old. I just practiced, playing football, baseball, basketball. I just started practicing really hard for the off season before high school. And I started thinking about it, playing Jimi Hendrix in my room, listening to the music. And then I started thinking about the truth is, yes, I'm afraid of the abuse that I went through. I'm afraid of that. I'm afraid of the intimidation I went through. I cowered from it. I cried from it. I acknowledge it. Like I needed, I needed to say that to myself as a 15-year-old, 16-year-old, which helped me get over the hump. It helped me. Then I learned psychology when I went to Syracuse University for 1 year. And then the Army taught me more in my late 30s. Like, wow, hey, because I asked for classes. I asked to go to school. So I really truly acknowledge who I really am. Like, I'm a kid of abuse. I was afraid of my parents. I was afraid of the world. I didn't realize I was being stalked. I'm lucky for these good parts of my life, and I'm lucky to still be alive. I'm not angry anymore. I have my fears. I still fear my father at 20, 30, 40 years, 50 years old. I fear him in my dream state, in my nightmares. I still fear him because I still see him. Then once I see him in my nightmares, I acknowledge who he is. It doesn't really exist anymore. I'm no longer afraid. I have dealt with him with a talk or two, and not in a dramatic way where I was dominating over him because I'm 20 years younger than he is and physically fit and all that stuff. I dominated him by being a better man and acknowledging my fears, my strengths, and all that. Like, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to live. And then this is why I'm not afraid to travel the world with, just with $5,000 for a hotel, motel, for 3 months. And then that 3 months, I have to find a job, return ticket back to America. If I don't find a job in 3 months, I have to go back to America. So you have to have X amount of money to travel the world. Like, to go to Germany, you have to have X amount of money. Same $5,000 ticket, 3 months, return ticket. You gotta get out of there. That's it. You gotta be smart enough. And I've done that since 30 years old. I'm not afraid to live. And I know who I am. I know my fears. I know what I'm afraid of. I know what I've conquered. I have no anger. I still have my fear of stuff, of my parents. And that's the truth. I'm afraid of my parents. But other than that, I acknowledge them. I pity them. I don't want to beat them up. And I've had a great life, sexually, sensually, traveled the world, seen stuff, playing with dolphins, running with sharks, running with bulls, playing with kangaroos, not boxing a kangaroo, playing with kangaroos, not alligators. I'm afraid of alligators. But I've had a great life. Because maybe I'm good looking, I've had a great sexual life. But even that's not even necessary. I had a great life, man. I really have. I've lived a lifetime. I've lived 3 lifetimes already. I've had a better lifetime than people one time my age, let alone here I am in my mid-40s, and I still can live 2 more lifetimes into my 70s and have great sex life, great abilities, great jobs, in Russia or Australia or England or Japan, whatever. I can go anywhere in the world, and I'm not afraid. I'm not gonna go to Mexico or Africa. Those are the 2 places I'm not gonna go ever because I don't see any good in that. I already have an idea what that might be. It's gonna be a shithole. So I'm not gonna go to Africa or Australia. But I'll go back to Japan. I'll go back to Australia. Not England so much, but no offense to you, but I'm not going to England. England is fine and dandy. Sheffield and London, more Sheffield. I live in Sheffield, but I love to go to London.
Not only good
I live there.
Yeah. But yeah, RPJ, I'm going to jump off now. But yeah, put my thing there. Hello, you still here? Hello.
Yes. This is your show.
Yeah, I put my
This
phone
is your
there.
show. Hold on. Hold
So,
on. I'm sorry. Let me do this the right way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the RPJ show. On the line is Zico's Red Phoenix. This is now the Zico's Red Phoenix show. Zico's Red Phoenix, go on.
no, RPJ, I was saying that when I have to jump off.
Where's my camera on? What's my camera?
It's 7:20 now. But
1 second. I'm sorry. 1 second. I took my camera. For some reason, I took my camera off. I don't know. I have no idea why. All right, here I go. Here I is. I took my camera off. I don't even know why I took my camera off. Oh, it's 2:24 in the morning. Oh shit, that's right. I'm going to bed. I forgot. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna put. This is your show. And the camera.
No, I have to go sleep.
All right, here's the camera. Camera. I said camera. All right, there it is.
Yeah. RPJ, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Hello. In that it's 7:24 here, so I've got to get some sleep.
No, me too, man. I actually have to go to bed too, like right now. But Zico's, as a friend, I hope. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be disrespectful. If I was being disrespectful in any kind of way, and maybe this should have been more of a personal conversation that you and I should have had, fine. In a way,
that is all cool. Because as you're speaking to me, you're speaking to the wider crowd as well. So, you know,
yeah. And I mean, you know, Zico's, you and I know each other a little bit. You know, I didn't mean no disrespect towards you. I just want people like you who are talented and maybe a little bit unsure in this way, but you know, are talented in this way. Don't even know that they're talented. I want you to apply yourself and have multiple dreams. There's a multiple life out there. You don't have to be one life for the rest of your life. You know, you can always like, hey, for the next 5 years, I'm going to be this. For the next 7, 12 years, I'm going to be that. You know, you can always reinvent yourself. You can always do more if you believe in yourself, but you have to start with knowing who you are as a real human being and not be afraid and not cower from like, hey, I'm afraid of the dark. If you're really afraid of the dark at 23 years old, that's the truth. Acknowledge it. Acknowledge it. Don't hide from it. Don't be a coward from it. At least acknowledge it. Don't cry and whine about and lie to yourself about, I'm not really afraid of the dark. Now, if you really are afraid of the dark, then I'm not saying that you are. I'm saying acknowledge who you really are. At least know who you are. Because I promise you, it would really help. It does help. Like, I know who I really am. I am not a coward. I'm not afraid of this, that, and the other. I don't want to die. You know, I am afraid of the dog. I don't want to be laughed at. But then if you don't want to be laughed at, then that's fine. That's part of it. At least you acknowledge it, and then you know what? It will help you grow. Not that that's a good thing, because it doesn't really give a fuck what people care. You should never give a fuck what people care about, because they have the same issues that you're going through. Maybe it's different. That's all I'm saying. Like, oh, you know, if I'm a rich white man and if I lost all my money, I would kill myself. And that's the truth. That's really the truth.
Yeah.
In a way, it makes maybe me being poor makes me happy. Like, well, they wouldn't last a day in my life. So in a way, it makes me feel pretty confident. Like, Jeez, I got balls, and they wouldn't have balls. Like they would kill themselves. They live my lifestyle. So just think about that
Yeah.
too. In a way, it's kind of fucked up, but but that's the truth because rich people, white, black, or other, Chinese, whatever, if they live your life, they would kill themselves. You are living your life every day. You don't even feel like anything close to killing yourself. Maybe you want a great girl and great woman. That'll come in time. You don't have to rush. There's no rush for that. Women, situations like romance, because women want the same thing that you want. They want the good women want a good man. They may not be sexy as Carmen Electra or this, that, and the other, but a good woman is a good woman, and you will know when a good woman. Not the woman that will give you and suck your dick on the first date. A good woman, you will know from her heart, and how she talks to you. That's a good woman. Not she sucks his dick right away. Hey, I want to suck your dick, and you come in my face. That may not be a good woman. When she talks to you from her heart of hearts, like, hey, listen, I know I'm fat. I know I'm ugly and this, that. And I care about you. I want the best for you. I want to raise a family with you. I'm not afraid of being in a lifestyle with you. You and I are in the same boat. You and I think the same way. We like the same movies. Or maybe we don't like the same movies. Maybe I like this, that. But we think the same way. We love each other. We ultimately love each other, not from a sexual a body standpoint or a sexual standpoint, from a heart standpoint. And you have to know that. It's not the sex part. Sex part is easy because sex will give you confusing signals. Oh, she sucked my dick. She ate the shit out of my asshole. I think she loves me. No, you don't know she loves you from a heart-to-heart standpoint when you're talking to her like, yeah, I love goldfish. I want to hug. I want to cuddle. I want you to rub my bag. I want to rub your bag. I want to rub your thigh. Stuff like that people don't talk about. Rub your back, rub your thighs. I want to, brush your hair. Stuff like that. Women and men talk differently in real relationships than the whores and gigolos, whatever. So that's all I'm gonna get. That's my advice I'm giving you. You understand? Do you understand?
Yeah, of course.
Good. All right, man. I gotta rock and roll, man.
I think it'd be good if we, do this more often. Like, do a show whereby, like, I interact on the panel a bit more. It'll, like, to get into that mode again. So yeah, it'll really, really, help. Us both, help the show.
I would say that I don't actually care for the big picture of my show. I actually care more about the big picture of me and you. Everything else I said outside of what I was saying to me and you is almost like a conversation that we had online. And in a way, I hope that helps somebody else. I hope people see what real friendship is all about. So I don't care about the 5 views and this, that. I don't give a shit. I care about the conversation that you and I just had. And I told.
No, I'm saying it'll help me to accustomed to, because me, I'm not really a panel guy. Really help me to,
I just want you to be prepared. I don't want you to want you to cower from
nothing better than experience.
I don't want you to cower from a real relationship. I don't want you to be a sucker for somebody just sucking your dick and you coming them I hope you don't be a sucker like that. I want you to be prepared for a real relationship.
Oh, hell no.
Share your heart. She shares your heart. She doesn't have to be the most beautiful thing in the world in terms of figure and this, that, and the other. if she loves you and you love her and you're on the same wavelength mentally and the same wavelength, like what we want in life, like those kind of things, and you can't be suckered by sex. So sex is the easy sucker move of all time. Hey, you can come in my face and let's talk about, and I have the great, you can come in my butthole. Oh, okay. Whatever the case may be, real love is real love, and they want the same thing that you want, and maybe it's a little bit of variation of the same things you want, but they are in the same ballpark. They care about you. They love you. You love them. It has nothing to do with looks. It has to do with formation of love, what you want in life, the things that you can live with, and what she can live with. And it has nothing to do with bodies and this, that, and the other. It has nothing to do with wealth. It has to do with love, hard, what you want, willing to give into a relationship, what she's willing to give to you in a relationship. Those things are more important than anything else in the world. It has nothing to do with money or sex or anything else like that, or what a body looks like. However, in my case, and I would say to you, I like passion. I'm a passionate person. Even though in most of my videos and my shows I seem cold, it's just me acting. I'm a very passionate person. I'm not emotional. I'm only emotional towards family and friends. I'm emotional towards you. I'm emotional towards family and friends. But for the public, I just mostly act. Like I will act like I'm angry. I will act like I'm, very, toxic, very psychopathic. But I love a passionate relationship that want the same thing I want. Now, the thing with me is that I love traveling, so that which fucks things up because I want to go to Russia and, I have a whole different agenda, but I do want passion. I want romance. I want, I want sexuality. I don't want sex. Sex easy. I can get sex. I can get sex any moment of the day, any day. I can get sex right now. In about 10 minutes. I get sex right across the street in 10 minutes. Seriously, I have always been in bed. Even though I'm a cornball and I'm weird, I can get sex at any moment of the day. Well, not any moment of the day, 10 minutes of the day, any 10 minutes after. Hey, I want sex. 10 minutes, I can get sex. 20 minutes, I can get sex. But that's what I don't want that. I want the same thing that you want. I want the same connection mentally, sexually, sensually, physically, mentally, emotionally. I want the same thing that you want. Anyway, listen, I'm going to hold you up. I have to go to bed too. Zigos, thank you very much. I appreciate you stopping by my show.
I appreciate that very much as well.
You want to promote anything, Zigos?
Not well. Well, the YouTube channel is there, but as I said, just there'll be more stuff to come on it. So
go check out Zigos redphoenix.com YouTube. Please go check out Zigos Red Phoenix on YouTube. Check out his channel. Check out what he's already played. He's got many more.
And I've got a SoundCloud as well, so that's out there as well. It's also the same Zigos Red Phoenix, but just SoundCloud as well.
Again, Zico's Red Phoenix SoundCloud. You just heard the man. Go check him out. He's got a lot of music there. I actually need to go check him out on SoundCloud as well. So go check him out. I promise you, I wouldn't waste your time.
A lot of work to be done though.
And folks, make sure you guys check out my show on the RPJ show and Jonathan Still. Check out the description box. I have Apache, Lexus, Zico's, Port City, and others on my show. Make sure you support the show. And if you have a few bucks, please go to the PayPal accounts. I have 2 of them. Support the show. I'm only buying equipment for the show. And I'm actually, tomorrow, I'm going to rearrange some equipment tomorrow for the show. Zico, thank you very much.
Yeah, but also make sure you come on Google Plus every now and then.
I will be on Google Plus now and then.
Yeah, please. Yeah, that will really help as well.
Zico, I hope you find me on Facebook at Jonathan Still. If you don't have a Facebook
Yeah.
account,
Yeah.
then I will have to come find you.
Yeah. I'm not on Facebook too tough. I've got a Facebook,
If you
but
have
I'm not. I don't use it.
Zico, if you have a Facebook account right now, find me on Jonathan Still, give me your number, and then you can get rid of your Facebook.
Yeah.
all you want.
I put my number there.
All right.
I've put my number there in the hangout.
No, not the Hangout. To me on Facebook at Jonathan.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I actually don't even remember how to hang out anymore. So just go to my if you're on Facebook already, just go to my Jonathan Still page. Here I am like this. Put your in the message, not on the main page, in the message part, put your number there. Yeah. That's it. You're done. And then I can find you.
Sweet.
All right. Seekos, thank you very much. Folks, thank you for staying here, chilling out with us. I'll be here tomorrow at, I don't know the time, but it's going to be late because I don't know my schedule yet. But I'll be on
same time.
8, 9, 10 o'clock in that range. So, but I'll give you like at least an hour notice. My name is RPJ Zikos. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you, everybody. Great. Thank you, Sassy, El Marie, all the blessed peoples. Where you're the people who make us inspire us, make us feel positive, and is you guys that we reach out to, and just what we can't say thank you enough. So
I want to say thank you, Zikos. Thank you, Sassy. Thank you.
Even those that aren't here, like Mystic Queen and so fresh.
I'm gonna thank people who didn't show up today. B Dub, thank you.
Yolanda, J Line, J Baby.
I mean, I can go forever and forever. Thank you guys for stopping by. Chassis, thank you. And almost today was gonna be a puppet show, but I'm gonna save that when I can save up when I can do at least 3 days. And put the time down every day, but I have my girl. Oh shit! Did you guys check out my girl? Oh shit! Is she still on? Wait a minute. One second. J Live, Pink Phoenix. Is she still on? Pink Phoenix. I'm gonna look her up real quick. Pink Phoenix. If she's still on, then I jumped the gun. Okay, never mind. Whew. All right, folks, listen, I got to rock and roll. I got to go to bed. I'm getting up in 3 hours. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.